Good afternoon. This is Polk Heels. Blue Jackets and Calgary take on the Flames tonight. 9:30 face-off here on the Fan. Columbus looking to bounce back after Sunday's loss to the Islanders. They have 6 wins in their last 8 games. Jet Greaves expected in goal. Atlanta Braves has exercised their $18 million option to keep pitcher Chris Sale. NBA Cleveland Cavaliers at home with Philadelphia tonight. Utah Jazz announces center Walker Kessler will miss the rest of the season, needing surgery to repair a torn labrum in his left shoulder. College football in the MAC tonight. Kent State is at Ball State. Toledo will entertain Northern Illinois. This update brought to you by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or check him out online at sleepbettercolumbus.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The following is intended for immature audiences only.
There's no such thing as a radio rating system.
But if there were, this show would be rated O as in...
Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, man. How we doing?
Oh, fantastic.
Are you? It's the middle of the week. Here we are.
I know it is.
Top of the roller coaster.
Woo-wee. We got a big program today, Leather Jacket Time, with our good, clean girl, Nicole Shearin,
What the hell was that?
at 3:30. I can't speak.
Nicole.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer. He's our dirty old man. He will join us at 5:30.
Did you check in with him?
No.
I knew the answer to that because he texted me. And I said, don't worry, we're all good. I'll yell at the common man.
We got a game tonight, Rims. That's right in the middle of the season right now. We're going to talk about that game that they blew.
Why does he have to be so passive-aggressive? Why can't he just text me? He has to text you
Well, I
to
assumed he-
tell me.
Because did he not check in with you at all?
No, I didn't hear from it at all.
So you guys are just like stubborn, like, no, he's going to check in with me.
No,
I'll check in with
I
him.
genuinely forgot.
Okay.
He's just being petty.
Like, what do you need to say?
I have to make sure he's alive.
It's better if it's organic, too, because, again, like, the topics are the topics. Yeah. He's ready to go about anything with this hockey club.
Right,
But what if
we always
we
know that? Yeah.
What if we had the Buckeye game at 5:30 tonight?
But we don't.
So I'm just saying, though, we might have to rearrange his schedule.
Well, if we did, if there was something to change
today,
then he would contact him like Monday's show when Jason started.
Here's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a thumbs up to this. I'm going to get a thumbs up, and that's going to be our contact.
That's the end of it?
That's the end of it.
And do you think he realizes that you are texting in the middle of the first segment? This is 3:04. There isn't a world where we'd still be in a stop set or the update would be playing.
He just says, of course. He's good.
Of course.
Yeah,
there you go, Jeff.
See, now we've touched base. There you go.
Thumbs up.
Tell
good to go.
Of
your
course.
nurse to give you the yellow pill.
I thought you were going to ask for a change.
Well, that goes without saying. I mean, try to be soiled when you talk to us, but I can't smell it anyway. What's the difference? All right, name dropping with Jeff Rimmer at 5:30. I was talking to Nicole back there, prepping for the segment today. A little pre-interview with Nicole.
Long visit. She was back in the cubicle for a good long while.
We were just having a friendly chat.
Work chats.
I will
good.
say, because she gave us the green light to talk about this, Nicole met herself a feller.
A good, clean boy?
Actually, Bob Feller. He's back from the grave.
Bob Feller's grandson.
Uh-huh.
He's got a mean fastball. It's actually a submariner. It's quite odd.
Bob Feller's grandson probably would be around her age right now.
I would think so.
27, 28.
Yeah, possibly. Let's find out if he's around.
Let's not and say we did. You today had brunch with Bob Capace.
We told this story. Did we tell this story on the air?
Yeah.
Or was this only on
No, I told it on the air.
weekend podcast?
I told it on the air when you were gone. actually.
You did.
So Bob Capace comes in from Worthington Jewelers. Fine man. Go see him for all your jewelry needs. He pays me money actually to tell you that, but I'm serious. He's a good guy.
I needed the green light from you if we were going to discuss this on the air just because of the sensitivity of it all. But yes, Bob Capace was in the building to cut a spot, which is very cool. I mean,
he comes in, we do our spots together, we have nice friendly conversation, and then he leaves.
Yep.
And about 5 minutes later, I see him just wandering around outside in the parking lot.
He forgot his glasses, sunglasses or something, or his wallet.
What car he drove here. And so I go out there, and he says, I'm driving my wife's car today, and I'm not familiar with it. And I swung out, and I tapped another car. And then he pointed in the direction of the car.
It wasn't mine.
Oh, are you kidding?
That
would have been the end of Bob Capace. He'd be dead.
You'll own the jewelry store.
That's right.
If that happened.
But no, he hit Timmy's car, and his concept of a tap is a little bit different than most people's concept of a tap.
You know, when you're sitting there in the middle of a work day, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm working on schedules or something.
But you were having a bad day.
And Bob comes back in.
No, I came in.
Well,
I came in and said,
you guys were over there by the conversation set.
Capace hit your car, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not going to believe
I said,
you.
no, Bob
why would I
Capace
believe that?
hit your car.
Like, I'm just parked in the parking lot. Nobody's bumped into anybody in the parking lot before. Like, I wasn't jutting out like one of our massive pickup trucks that parks there. Bob, would you hit hit a Weather Boys pickup truck next time? That's what I would prefer.
So today, you went to lunch or brunch. While you were at brunch, Bob Capace had one of his guys.
He has a guy.
Work on your car. And by the time brunch was over,
it was done.
Brand new car.
Brand new back bumper.
Brand new car.
I was skeptical about just a buff and a paint because typically whenever I get hit, it's always the other person's fault. So this has happened like 4 times over the last decade with both cars, and the other person's insurance always pays. So there's never any dime coming out of my pocket. I can just go to my body shop, my choice. And I always just envision that when it's another insurance provider paying, they say, oh, we're just going to order a brand new bumper. It could be like 2 or 3 scuff marks. They will do the $2,800 brand new bumper replacement. I never thought much about it, but he has a guy. Bob Capace is the kind of guy.
He has many
that
guys.
has a guy for everything.
It's actually in the ads.
Yeah.
You've got a guy.
You've got a guy in Bob Capace. So the guy up there at Germain just did wonderful work. He's got his white Sprinter van that's outside of the
That's
of
two
the
of my
body
guys
shop.
right there. Bob Capace and Germain all together.
It certainly is.
My God.
Well, one of our Nissans is from there, so that works out.
A white van.
Yep. Free candy too.
Sir King.
I was
a lot of kids yelling for help in the back of the van.
I ignored them, but the guy was handing out candy too as he did the bumper work. Mm-hmm. We had a nice little breakfast bagel and some coffee.
Look at you! And by the
Went
time
down
you
to
were
Bridge
all
Park.
done,
I got to tell you, what a sweet guy. What a sweet guy.
you're skipping stones in the creek down there.
We were chit-chatting about
Look at
Chicago
you.
things and talking about you a little bit, talking about radio, talking about the Diamond Biz.
What'd you talk about me?
Just how fantastic you are. Wants to get you to the Italian club soon. I made a date for you. You're going to be going to the Italian club soon.
Everybody
You're
always
gonna
wants
play
me.
bocce ball.
Everybody always wants me to do things with them.
I'm going to call Don Delco and have him travel, and he's going to be your
Do
partner
they not
in
know
bocce.
anything about me? You really want to be my friend? Don't talk to me.
You're wearing the sweatshirt today, which, by the way, I didn't give you credit for yesterday's hoodie. I know people can't see that now, but you had a Team USA basketball hoodie that was very slick. And now you're back to the hardcore Italians. Italian husband, noun. Just like a regular husband, but way more passionate. See also, handsome, wonderful, great cook.
Which of those things is wrong?
I'll give you that third one. I'll give you that last one.
No wonderful?
Fantastic cook.
No handsome?
Somewhat wonderful. Used to be handsome.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
We have college football playoff rankings. Ohio State comes in at number 1. Indiana's number 2. Texas A&M 3. Alabama, the first one-loss team, comes in at number 4. Then it's Georgia 5, Ole Miss 6, BYU 7, Texas Tech 8, Oregon 9, Notre Dame 10, Texas 11, Oklahoma 12. So there's that.
What'd you have for some other Big Tens?
Big Ten.
Iowa jumped up in there at 20, and they were not even in
USC's
the
19.
AP poll.
Iowa's 20, Michigan's 21, Washington's 23. So bottom heavy with Big Ten, and then top heavy with Big Ten.
Yeah. No, I think it's a decent look for the conference in the first college football playoff ranking. Tells a little bit different story than what the national media's perspective of SEC versus Big Ten.
We'll chat
Still
about
a lot of
that.
SECs, though.
I know, you were on YouTube. I popped on for a couple minutes last night, sort of breaking everything down with Tyvis, but we'll take a look at this list and see what makes sense and what stinks like a fish dinner that's been left out.
Bad white fish.
Mess you up.
Nasty orange roughy.
That's the
Bad
worst.
salmon.
Orange roughy.
How many more fish do you want to name?
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Walleye.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You should avoid eastbound 70s off-ramp to northbound 270 on the west side that is closed due to an accident. And watch for some slowdown due to a crash that's in the right lane on eastbound 161 at Hamilton Road. This report is sponsored by Westerville Division of Police. The Westerville Division of Police is seeking individuals dedicated to serving, protecting, and strengthening the community. WPD offers an award-winning training academy, tuition reimbursement, generous pay, benefits, and more. To apply, visit westerville.org/join-WPD. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Monogram Homes. Don't settle for standard. Go custom. Go Monogram. Visit monogramhomes.net today. Monogram Homes, a builder you can trust.
More than a few of our patients have talked to me about their first time, but it's not the first time you're probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men using protocols with success rates well over 90%. And those treatments have, in most cases, made sex great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in years. So if ED has been affecting your intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
If your garage door is about as reliable as a fast food ice cream machine, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fixed awful garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and I'm a big believer in saying thank you when something actually works. So thank you, Awaken 180. And they're actually saying thank you back right here in Ohio with $500 off every new program through Thanksgiving. I started around this time last year, dropped 65 pounds for the holidays and 15 more in free maintenance. Awaken 180 works, and now's the time to do it with $500 off. Thank your new self when you're 30 or 80 pounds lighter with the medication-free solution for weight loss. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Active military or veteran planning your next career move? Columbus State's IT programs prepare you for a high-tech career in Columbus's fastest-growing fields. Our veteran services team will help you maximize your benefits and connect to a supportive campus community. Apply at cscc.edu/IT.
5 words no one wants to hear. You need a new roof. What do you do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year, no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, rental portfolios. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Call TurboTrack Realty today for an all-cash offer and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Picture this. You're halfway through a DIY car fix and boom, you're missing a part. It's okay because whatever it is, it's on eBay and it's guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A warm and windy Wednesday ahead, increasing clouds throughout the day, but highs getting into the upper 60s to some spots close to 70 degrees. A front comes through tonight, dropping temperatures overnight into the 30s, and with mostly clear skies and gusty winds, we could feel like we're at or below the freezing mark going into Thursday morning. Significantly cooler and sunny with highs in the mid to upper 50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with your 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
You're extra phlegmy today.
It's the curse of the mid-40s man.
I haven't gotten there yet myself,
you'll
thank
get there.
God. You need the
This
final...
constant phlegm.
You need the last 6 ounces of my cherry Coke.
How do we spell phlegm?
How do you spell phlegm? Spell that for me. Phlegm.
P-H-L-E-M. Phlegm.
I think there's a G in there.
Silent G?
I think there's a
There's a G in there, yeah.
Yeah?
I agree with Timmy.
I'm going to agree with you.
I'm going to agree. Let's call Beanie and see if he knows.
I'll call the aliens. Teddy, you think there's a silent G in
I'm going to
phlegm?
say G. I'm going to say...
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, you are? What's the spelling?
Cheating.
Yeah, it's P-H-L-E-G-M.
Phlegm.
I can't get anything that reduces this phlegm, too. I'd love to be able to sit here and say, hey, Common Man, for
phlegm reduction.
Phlegm be gone.
That's if Ozempic is a thing, why can't phlegm be gone?
We're focusing on the wrong things in society.
We can lose weight with injections. We can't get rid of phlegm?
Absolutely.
How's that a thing?
Tried a bunch of
in
different
2025.
Things, yeah. I don't know. All right, college football playoff rankings. Ohio State is number 1. By the way, Herbie says it's just a bunch of BS that ESPN has SEC bias.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Let's listen to some of their ESPN guys talk about their SEC bias. You know?
Here's Booger.
You got Booger there?
Here's Booger on the broadcast.
I saw this Booger thing.
Night.
So to your point about teams that hadn't played anybody, who's Ohio State's best win?
Well, Texas, who's ranked 10th.
Illinois is not bad. Yeah, I truly understand it. To Joey's point, I think Texas A&M's resume, the way they look, what they've done, deserves to be number 1.
Timmy, can we go down Texas A&M's resume, please?
Texas A&M, that resume, he says, is the best in college football. They beat Notre Dame 41-40, third game of their season when Notre Dame was ranked 8th. And
And that's still a nice win because Notre Dame's 10th in this list.
Notre Dame's up there. Auburn was their next victory. They
just fired their coach.
They beat trash Auburn at home by 6 points.
That's just depth.
16-10 game.
Oh, that's
score.
Old school, classy football.
So they've had games where their defense was good against crap teams, and then they've had games where their defense leaked like a sieve
beat
against
Auburn.
good teams.
They just fired their head coach.
Beat Mississippi State.
Trash.
Mississippi State is 1-4 in the SEC. They beat Florida.
They fired their head coach.
3-5 overall.
Trash.
2-3 in the SEC. Fired. They beat Arkansas on the road. They gave up 42 points.
Trash.
And they got the victory. Thank God. And then they beat LSU on the road.
They fired their head coach.
Gone.
But you know what? The
Best
narrative
resume in
is
college football.
Texas A&M is so good that they make you want to fire your head coach.
It's such a ridiculous statement because even in the SEC, where a lot of their teams get the benefit of playing a lot of ranked games just because the voters have decided we think all of these SEC teams from 1 all the way down to 9, 10, or 11 in their conference are just that good, and we find them to be top 25 teams. There are other teams in the conference. Even with that, they've only played one ranked team in conference. And Booger is saying that undefeated A&M team has the best resume in college football. Their resume does not stack up to Ohio State's or Indiana's at this moment.
I generally like Booger. He doesn't bother me.
He just was wrong about this. He's flat out wrong.
I would have more respect for him if he came out and said, look, I don't we talk about resumes too much.
I made
What's
a
your quality win? Whatever this is. Not even that. He says, look, I watch all these games. My eye test, I don't know if they got the best resume, but my eye test tells me that A&M's the best football team in the country.
You didn't listen to the next 3 minutes of that conversation that followed? That's what it was about. That's all Joey Galloway was talking about. That was the portion of their show where it goes around and around like a merry-go-round, and they're hitting the same points on every show every single year.
Well, I mean, Timmy, they do have 30 minutes to fill on the show.
We filled it last night on our YouTube show, and I don't know that we sounded exactly like that. We gave more of our
Why did you
Big
invite
Ten
me on
spin
that show?
on it for, relief.
So here's the
I don't want
story.
to be too sportsy.
So Timmy says, please come on my YouTube show.
Come on the show.
Come on my show. And I said, all right, fine, I'll come on the show. So I log in, and I'm there, right? But I'm not, you didn't put me on right away. Tyler.
I didn't have the controls.
I know,
just so you
Tyler.
know.
No, I don't want to be put on right away, but I'm there, and I'm listening to the first, 4 or 5 minutes of conversation. And it's you, and it's Tyvis, and it's T-Bone, and you're having, like, really good football conversation.
Hey, football.
Right? And I'm there wearing an Oasis bucket hat, drinking wine. I have nothing to add to anything.
You made some good comments.
And then you splice me in. And I'm like, who's this jabron? Oh, here he is, Common Man. Just another joke performance by him.
See, that's the beauty of all of it. You can bring so many different things to the table. You've got that versatility where you're funny. You can make a couple of quick jokes.
I didn't know that we were going to be serious. I would have been prepared for serious.
I didn't want you to be prepared. I wanted to just get some unfiltered reaction to. Even if you hadn't seen the rankings come out, you were going to see them on the screen when we were in the room there. I didn't even have ESPN to focus on. I actually did a little something, and I sold it. I had Bulls Jazz.
I saw it, baby.
I
saw it, and I'm surprised that T-Bone didn't say something about it.
Or Tyvis. I had Bulls Jazz Game 6. On my TV.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful troll job.
Running on a loop.
I appreciated the hell out of it.
So back to the beginning there where Booger says Texas A&M. And again, like there's plenty other resumes in the SEC that you would point to. Not saying that all those teams that have had those rankings really deserve the rankings at that time. But Alabama is the one, Mike, that just played 4 straight ranked opponents. They just beat Georgia on the road, Vanderbilt. They beat Mizzou on the road, and then they beat Tennessee. And then they just survived South Carolina on the road, and they still have to be held accountable for losing to Florida State, 31-17.
That's why they're the first one-loss team on here.
It's a game, okay? So I know the game was early, and I wouldn't want to be facing a team like Alabama later on.
When it benefits
still has
you,
to count.
right? Alabama loses early, no problem. but the Buckeyes win early.
And it's like, oh, Texas is they're 10th.
They win.
They're ranked 10th.
I know, but it's like, oh, well, what was Eli doing in that game? They didn't have him doing it. Eli. I mean,
Yeah.
Arch, you know what I
Archie.
mean? What was Archie doing in that game? It's like, yeah, all right, well, what was Julian saying doing in that game? Do you honestly think that if Ryan Day played that game over again today,
it's not gonna look the same.
knowing what he knows about his offense and his quarterback, he's running the same type of game and you're winning 14-7, whatever the hell the score was? No. So why is it just that Texas would play a different game? Why are we not giving credit to Ohio State, who actually won the damn game, and their offenses looked much more consistent than any other team on this list?
You can definitely make some arguments. That's the whole point of this when you have multiple undefeated teams. Let's start with that, too. Everything that we knew about this Ohio State team, this roster, they're the defending national champs. Don't say that, prior history doesn't play a part in, because when you do have players that have been through those battles, that know what it's like to win tough games, and then they are back on that team as leaders, having people like that in your room does matter for your next year's team. And Ohio State, despite losing a lot of talent, retained a lot of it as well. And now they're molding in their new guys. And if you want to look at defense, offense, what about game control? I hear them using that phrase a lot. How you control a game. Indiana's blown teams out. I've seen some people try to say that Indiana has controlled their games much more than Ohio State. You know what? If we want to go into semantics about how many points did you win by, but it's not like Ohio State has been in any one or even two possession games. They're beating everybody by 3 or more possessions every time they go out there. They were the first team to knock off Washington, and they went on the road, and that Washington environment was way more juiced up and lit up than the other Washington environments. They're not getting that same kind of crowd
They hadn't lost
every
yet.
single time.
They hadn't lost yet.
Yeah.
They still had false hope.
Yeah.
And even then,
what are we talking about? They didn't play a bad football game
They're
either.
number
Ohio State
23
earned
in
it.
these rankings.
Yeah, they're ranked. They're a ranked football team. Buckeyes went on the road and took them down. Illinois was a ranked football team. Buckeyes went on the road and took them down.
I'm the first one to say that these rankings don't matter. They're just for show and all of that. But it still bothers me when there's inconsistency in the media. That's all. Just bothers me. And it bothers me when guys like Herbie and his stupid dog. I'm sorry, it's not right.
Is he cloned?
The dog and stupid Herbie. Dog's fine. Owner's a pain in the ass.
Dog can't help
They
it.
want to lecture.
Forced onto the plane.
They want to lecture all of us. You're just imagining. You're gaslighting, ESPN. That's what you do. Not my favorite term in the world, but that's exactly what it is. You are gaslighting us. You're seeing something you're not seeing. Oh, we're seeing something we're not seeing. Okay.
So to your point about teams that hadn't played anybody, who's Ohio State's best win?
Well, Texas, who's ranked 10th.
Illinois is not bad. Yeah, I truly understand it. To Joey's point, I think Texas A&M's resume, the way they look, what they've done, deserves to be number one.
I don't understand, if you want to go to the very end of it too, why Tennessee, an orange team at 6-3, gets that credit over Illinois. I mean, are we looking at their losses now? Their quality losses?
Yes.
That has to be the tipping point then.
Yes.
Because Tennessee doesn't have a win. They don't have a victory against a team that's 500 or better.
They beat somebody in the conference?
No, they've beaten someone in the conference. I'm saying overall, Tennessee at 6-3 does not have a victory against someone that's over 500. I mean, they beat Syracuse first game. That's a 3-6 team right now. They beat East Tennessee State. Good for you. It's a
good victory.
You beat UAB, Mississippi State, Arkansas, and Kentucky. Not one of those teams is above 500. And they get to be ranked? Why?
We will do leather jacket time with our gal Nicole Shearin. She met herself a feller. And we're going to talk about it coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on Bethel Road at Olentangy River Road. And keep an eye out for a disabled vehicle if you're on westbound 670 after Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Trust R&R Foundation Specialists for expert waterproofing and foundation solutions. Family owned, honest, and thorough. No hidden fees, just proven results. Stop leaks and moisture before they spread. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com to schedule your free assessment today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Van Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com.
Aaron, I'm freaking out a little that you're giving away $500 in free repairs whenever someone buys a new water heater.
When people are faced with an unexpected expense, an unexpected gift helps restore balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
How many things can our plumbers do for $500 or less?
Tons of things.
Like what?
We can repair a toilet that's not working. We can replace a hose bib, install a utility sink or a vanity, run a water line to an appliance, replace a garbage disposal.
Get Eco.
Replace a shutoff valve, fix an exposed water leak.
What's an exposed water leak?
It's one you can see. It's not inside a wall and it's not underground.
And we're going to do these sorts of things for free just because a person buys a water heater?
Yeah, for free.
Because we're restoring balance to the universe?
Balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
Give it away, plumbers, genius electricians, and gonna make you cool again, HVAC technicians.
Whoo, go to geteco.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
What up, bitches? It's leather jacket time with 10TVs Nicole Shearin.
Sponsored by Midwest Cards. Experience collecting in a whole new way.
There she is, the star of stage and screen.
Ooh.
She is 10TVs Nicole Shearin.
What's going on, y'all?
We got a little Navy on today.
Yeah, we all got some Navy on today. We're twinning, guys.
But
we didn't even plan it.
Your leather is Navy.
It is. My pleather is Navy.
Stop telling people that.
Just let it be leather.
I'm just an honest girl.
It'll be our little secret,
I'm a good,
okay?
clean, honest girl.
Okay.
You are.
Now,
Man.
you said that we could talk about this little situation that you're in.
Yes.
Because we always talk about your pathetic dating life and how it's non-existent. You can't find a man, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because of you. It's because the good ones are intimidated by strong, successful women.
Correct.
Like yourself.
Thank you.
You happen to have the energy of like a labradoodle on crack. But that has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
So, you have gone out with a dude a couple times now.
Yes.
We don't have to talk about who he is or what he does.
We'll have a code name for
date?
We've already been on 2 dates.
Oh, my God. This all happened in the last week since we seen you?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so tell us about the guy without giving away too much information and obviously what you like about him.
Okay, so Mystery Man is 26, a year younger than me.
Checks the box for you.
Checks the box.
We talked a lot about, do we have to widen that range?
Right.
That's good.
No, I'm good with it. He is a gentleman. Like, opens a car door for me, opens doors for me, is just very respectful. We love that.
That's very nice.
Why do I only open the car door for Sarah when we're on a date? I can't keep up with it all the time, but if we go out for like a formal date,
you still open the car door for
that?
We go
That's
to
so nice.
We go to Hyde Park. That's door opening.
Aw.
I don't.
Do you do that, Mike?
No.
No.
You can't keep it up the rest of your life. But I'm saying when we get into that mode where we go on a date, I open door.
Tim, you just upped the guy I marry. He better do that because
all the time.
Not all the time, but if we're going on a nice date and I'm dressed up nice,
Can I tell you what I do that's nice?
What do you do?
Let me tell you what I do.
Duty.
So if we go to a place, like we go to Hyde Park or something like that, and it happens to be raining or spritzing or something, see, I let her out right at the door, and then I go and
That's
I
nice.
park the car,
Yes.
and then I walk in the rain
And
myself.
then you're drenched.
That's good.
Well, it doesn't matter, but I leave her to
Yes.
be all dry.
As you should. If you make
primo.
her
It's nice.
trek,
very nice.
Absolutely not.
All right, so he's 26.
So yes,
he's a gentleman.
26,
What else?
He's a gentleman. He is
he clean?
Yeah, good, clean boy.
Yeah.
For sure. Also, I feel like we get along. So the first date we went on, also shout out if anyone is wanting to go somewhere for a first date, Jackie O's is a great place for that.
Oh, yeah.
We went there.
I went to Jackie O's in Athens one time, sat there for 25 minutes. They never looked at me.
Oh, okay.
Jack and I got up and left.
That's quite the ringing endorsement there.
When you go on a first date, I'm kind of thinking, all right, this could be between like an hour and a half to 2 hours, right? Mm-hmm. We spent almost 5 hours together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 5 hours.
I know.
Conversation
5
must have
hours
been
with
flowing.
me is
What were
insane.
you talking about for 5 hours?
I don't know. My friends asked me the same thing. Like, what'd you guys talk about? I don't even know what to say.
You were just lost in
We
the
were
haze of love.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
potential love.
Right.
Did you have a couple of brews? Their beer
We
is
had
fantastic.
A couple
I love
brewskis,
them.
And then he was like, "Are you hungry? Let's go get dinner." So, we're gonna go get food now. Okay. So we got in the car. And
Whose car?
The guy's car. No, some stranger's
No.
car.
I don't know if he picked you up or if you met there.
So that was the thing too, which I thought was very respectful. Is he asked me, "Do you want me to come pick you up, or would you rather drive there and meet me?" Respectful. I like that because sometimes if it's a first date, you're kind of like, I don't know if I want this guy to pick me up. I don't really know this person.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
I felt comfortable enough to let him pick me up, and he did. And that's when he opened the car door for me. And that's when I initially was like, oh, this is a really nice gentleman.
What did you do anything? Did you have like a sly smile or, oh, thank you? Like when he opened the door.
I did.
Like, did
I
it
just
startle
like
you a
that.
little
I was
bit?
like, oh, you're opening the door for me.
Oh.
I was like, oh, wow. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. No, that's literally what I said. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we went to Bud Dairy and got food. And then he dropped me off. And then I loved this part. As he dropped me off, he said, let's do dinner next week. Like he was already planning the next one.
He didn't ask. He said,
we're doing that.
Let's do in a nice, like friendly voice.
We're doing
let's
that.
do another dinner next week.
And I said, and dinner too. Like, I mean, it doesn't need to be a bougie dinner, but dinner's more than just a couple drinks at a place.
Yeah.
You know?
So then you met for dinner.
And then we went to dinner. We went to this place in German Village, and then he picked me up, gentleman, obviously, had a great dinner. It's very easy to talk to this person.
Did you do a little walk around German Village? Just fun streets to walk on.
A little bit, but it was
before
dark
or after dinner.
and, like,
I mean,
cold.
the sidewalks were all uneven with the brick,
I was gonna
too.
like break my ankle like in the dark.
That's when you get a little hand holding.
But we did have a little jam sesh in the car.
Let me ask you. I don't know what the hell that means. Let me ask you.
Jam sesh?
Like to music.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
No, you're an idiot.
Jam.
That's a jam. We listened to Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
Right. Was there any smooching?
Maybe.
Baby. Too hot. Oh, yeah. Too hot. Yes. Second date.
Maybe. Not on the first date, though, because I'm a good, clean girl. Not on the first date, though.
When we get to the second date.
I hate both of you.
What are we doing?
You're sounding like idiots.
We're just excited for you.
Well, thank you.
And that's back to the first one.
Yeah.
Jackie O's and a little Bud Dairy.
Good.
That's a nice night.
It was great.
That's a fun night.
It was really fun. Like, I had a really good time.
That's a heck of a night.
And it was actually, so the clumsy girl in me, I had grabbed my beer and they filled it up like to the top. And somebody knocked my arm and I like spilled my beer. Like as we're walking to the table. I look like an idiot.
I got to look at a list of the Jackie O's brews because I haven't been there in a while.
It's a good spot.
But
really good spot.
You were ignored when you went in there?
That was down in Athens.
No, you have to go to the one here.
Oh, they're bad people down there.
I thought that's like the thing down there.
Just to ignore you?
We sat there. You know, you come in and someone usually says, we'll be right there with you.
No, you order at
I didn't get any of
the
that.
bar.
No, there were tabletops. It said seat yourself.
Oh, no, that's not how we did it.
Yeah,
it would make more sense if you got ignored at the one here because then it's like, well, they know you. They know of you.
Right.
And that's perfectly sane to ignore you.
Right.
Sure, yeah. I'm such a nasty guy. This had been a string for me. This was like 10 years ago, and we were just in a rut. This would happen when we were at places as a family, too, where you'd go, you just catch bad luck, right? I get places might be understaffed. They don't do it on purpose or anything that way. But when it happens 3 or 4 times in a row when you're going out to eat, and you do like a hostess or somebody will take you and sit you down at the table, and then you might wait 5 minutes, like, okay, we'll wait 10. Okay, now it's been 15. And then everyone at the table agrees, all right, we're going to set the iPhone timer. If no one comes by in 5 minutes, we're just going to get up and leave. You just get up and wave and Here we go.
I will say, Tim, you're kind of like easy to ignore. So maybe that's why this keeps happening. Right, Mike?
You got a very
inconspicuous.
Very basic.
Yeah.
Nothing special about you.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have some audio from your date with this guy.
Oh, were you
We
there?
hid a microphone in his
good.
car. So when it was time for a little jam and smooching, I do happen to have some audio here.
Hold, and then another hold right there. I think it was...
Yeah. I mean,
Alrighty then.
man, I gotta tell you.
Well, see, if it was in the car, the smooch didn't happen in the car, so that's not actually audio.
On the streets?
It happened on
Walking
the
on the
streets.
streets?
It happened
Under a
when
little lamppost?
It happened when he dropped me off because he opens the car door for me all the time, and we got out of the car.
Did
and
you
that was the
invite
moment.
him in for some coffee?
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Want some cookies?
A scented candle?
Nope. I do love your scented
Well,
candle.
I mean, she loves the candle.
I love the candle.
You gave her a candle?
I gave her a
Last
candle.
year, I used. It's almost gone, by the way. I don't know if you want to note that
Do
for
you
this
want
year.
a candle?
Never give me a candle.
Do you want a candle?
We have lots of candles.
Hey,
I have
Mike.
one that smells like my undercarriage.
I like a good sandalwood.
My candle's almost gone, by the way. Just if you
What
want
does
to
that mean?
note that.
Buy your
for
own
this
damn candle.
year.
You get one. You know what? This is just
Guys,
it's so lovely to hear stories like this because we have no idea. We will never get back to this point of our lives. We're done. We're finished.
You're living through me.
We're done.
I just want to say,
Well,
speaking
maybe
of,
our wives will die. I mean, there's always hope for that.
You can dream about that all you want.
mean, right.
You think anyone's going to entertain us if that happens?
I think
No.
we're interesting enough. We have interesting jobs.
What do you say?
You know, I got a little bit of money.
I think like an idiot, maybe.
Oh, wow.
I just would like to tell you guys that I have the best Christmas present for both of you. Speaking of candles, it's not a candle, but it made me think of it.
Jam.
Can we have a live Christmas gifting thing for
yeah.
our segment?
We do it on YouTube. We won't be here on Christmas.
Well, not actual Christmas.
We're not going to do it on Christmas Day, you
Come
moron.
on, you moron.
Why don't we just do it on YouTube?
What?
No, I don't want to do it on
We're
YouTube.
going to do it.
Let's do it during the segment.
We'll do it whatever, the week before. We'll have a little gift exchange.
I'm not good at planning ahead.
Well, Tim, get used to it. Okay?
Did you not hear that this weekend?
No.
You didn't hear that one?
No, I didn't.
Hold, and then another hold right there. I think it was...
The satisfaction there at the end, too. Nicole, you going to be on the TV tonight?
I am going to be on the TV. We've got Buckeyes players talking tonight, and I'll be doing my thing on the television.
Channel 10, 11 o'clock.
That's right, man.
Go see Nicole.
Tune in.
And I want you, when you're looking at her, just picture her
on a date.
Smooching.
Or that.
You're smooching with everyone, baby.
No, not everyone.
Curly, Mo with the gimpy leg.
Cliff.
All right. What's our secret name for the guy? We need a name.
Suede Blazer.
Yeah, you rub him against the grain.
Okay.
Thank you, Nicole. Go away.
You guys are so welcome.
Is
job.
Nick
Good job.
Saban
Bye.
coming back to coaching? I'll give you the latest coming up next. Cowan Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch out for an accident that's causing some slowdown if you're on Groveport Road, west of London Groveport Road. And keep an eye out for a disabled vehicle that's on northbound 71 before 270 on the North Outer Belt, causing a little bit of delay there. This report is sponsored by Middlefield Bank. Middlefield Bank, helping neighbors enjoy life with personalized banking solutions at 6 area locations. Stop in their new Westerville branch at 450 Altair Parkway and check out their grand opening specials. Find an MB near you at middlefieldbank.bank today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save big on eggs. Right now, 18-count cartons of large grade A Kroger brand eggs are on sale for just $1.99 each with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We've all got our daydreams, right? Little things, big things, things you know one day you'll do. Then out of nowhere, cancer. And all your plans don't change a bit. I would know. I'm about to jump out of an airplane with my dad. Our first time skydiving solo, and my second year since starting cancer treatment at Ohio Health. All right, Dad, let's go. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keep-making-plans.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and I'm a big believer in saying thank you when something actually works. So thank you, Awaken 180. And they're actually saying thank you back right here in Ohio with $500 off every new program through Thanksgiving. I started around this time last year, dropped 65 pounds for the holidays, and 15 more in free maintenance. Awaken 180 works, and now's the time to do it with $500 off. Thank your new self when you're 30 or 80 pounds lighter with the medication-free solution for weight loss. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom. Mike, is it true? What's that? Tire Discounters is offering up to $200 off sets of Goodyear tires. Absolutely. Plus free alignment and a full synthetic oil change. You got it. I'm not one to exaggerate, but that may be the best deal in the history of the world. But free would be better. Mike, don't toy with me. Through the holidays, every day we're open, someone will get their money back on 4 tires. but I... Just breathe, Phantom. Breathe.
No purchase necessary. Ends 12/31/25. Visit website for details.
Did you know that the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy? And did you know that man shaves his pits? True story.
Listen weekdays at 3.
The Fan. The wait is over. AC/DC's Back Live Power Up Tour, July 15th. Ohio Stadium with the Pretty Reckless. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. July 15th, Ohio Stadium. Don't miss AC/DC.
Oh, yeah. Hey, fans. Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football. It's a pepper thing.
When you're building a nursery school, elementary school, charter school, high school, vocational school, or jiu-jitsu school, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and most rental locations in Columbus, you can count on us to get you the right equipment at the right price right now. No matter what you got going in or going up. All powered by people. For equipment know-how, support, transport, and training. No wonder the Columbus builders who are building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
Wendy's new Snickerdoodle Cookie Frosty Fusion is the perfect holiday gift. With rich frosty and chunks of Snickerdoodle cookies, it's the one thing on everyone's list. Not mine, though. I don't need anything. Definitely don't get me a Snickerdoodle Frosty that comes in vanilla or chocolate. How would you even get it to me anyways? I mean, no, I'm totally good. Please get me one. I want one so bad. For the frosty gift everyone's asking for, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Weston Air Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
You know, it was actually cool that Nicole shared some of that with us about, you know, the 2 dates that she had last week. And I don't know about you, but that takes me back. It brings me back. Do you have those memories that you stumble upon when you and Kristen were just starting to get together? Because I think about, like, me and Sarah all the time, hearing Nicole talk about that. Not saying that they're going to get married or any of that stuff. It's very, very early. But when you've been married as long as we've been married, life changes. It's different. You connect in other ways. You build your relationship. It has that foundation. We're not just jumping into bed with each other every 5 seconds. It's not the way life goes at this point. But I think back on that, like being college kids and how we first got together, and it does bring a smile to my face.
I remember it was our second date, and it was March, but it was uncomfortably warm. This particular
Don't you hate that?
day. Like,
we hate a warm March.
80 or something like that. Just
sucks.
a ridiculous 80-degree day.
Like today.
And we didn't really know each other that much. Obviously, it's our second date. And I picked her up, and I opened the door. She opened the door, I guess, to the car. And the first thing she said to me was, "It's hot as effing balls out here."
That's my
gal.
gal.
I said, "Man, I got myself a keeper. I tell you what."
That is my gal. This is ironic. So the first time that Sarah and I really connected like that, like we knew that it was maybe going to go to a romantic type of place, even though we weren't boyfriend, girlfriend at the time, but we had already been looking at each other. We had already been thinking. She was dating this douchebag guy that didn't even go to KU, so I had the upper hand on him. Some guy from high school. He was going to be out of the picture soon. We knew that. And we all crammed into my buddy's Toyota Camry. We called it the Silver Bullet. He was the one guy that we knew that had the car on campus the very first year. So we could drive around to places in Lawrence and always bummed rides off of him like the moochers that we were. And we took a short drive back towards Kansas City. And we were going to the Krispy Kreme. We were going to the Krispy Kreme. We were going to get Slurpees and Krispy Kreme donuts.
That's a night, baby.
We needed to hit 7-Eleven, and we needed to hit the Krispy Kreme, the same one where we would dupe the employees into thinking that the Royals had the 12 hits in a game, even though the Royals didn't even play a game that night. Hey, 12 hits Royals. They'd give us a free dozen. And because there were so few seats in the car, she sat on my lap for the whole car ride.
That would be pretty dangerous, my friend.
It was dangerous.
Pretty dangerous.
I had to have Jedi focus.
I'm saying.
I had to have Jedi focus, but I was...
What's going on down there? No, I just think you have a really bad hemorrhoids is what I think you have.
It was.
Not me, it's you.
I gotta tell you, I was hooked on her.
It's bugging me.
Ooh, it's fun. Fun times. It wasn't
especially in the car because there's jostling. There's movement.
There's jostling. There's moving.
My God,
it wasn't long after that where she dumped the other dude on Valentine's Day. And
that's a classy move.
She joined the ranks with me later that evening.
Wow, man, you're moving. My God.
I win.
Teddy, how do you top that story? Was your wife married when you met her?
She's not even married like I am.
No, she was not.
I stole her away.
But she wasn't in the state, so she came to visit me.
That's right. So you met Mrs. Ted online,
That's
correct?
right, yeah.
What was it, Grindr?
Farmers Only?
No, it was Match.com.
Good old Match.
Good old Match.
Yeah.
Good old Match.
Match still banging?
I don't know
I
if
don't
Match
know.
is banging.
No idea.
What was the competitor of Match? There were two of them. There were like two big ones.
eHarmony?
eHarmony. Yeah, eHarmony.
And so you met her online, and she wasn't even in the state. She had to come visit you?
That's right, yeah, because she was actually working in New York City at the time. But she was going back to visit her parents in Pennsylvania, which is like a little over 4 hours away.
Not
and
close.
she was coming home for the weekend. And so instead of spending time with them, she rented a car and then she drove to see me here.
I gotta tell you.
So she was not a Columbus gal at all. She was Western PA or Central PA. And
Wouldn't
came
you
out
move here? She changed her entire life for Ted.
For me, yeah.
Look at him. Yeah.
I know.
Runs a good, clean board.
That's
Man,
right.
Tell you what,
I dropped everything I was doing.
We got some Adonises here.
We do.
We're pretty good.
People think we don't know what we're doing. You don't get to a place like this.
No, back in the day, I had a good selection. It's all gone now, but you know,
I don't care about the selection. I just care about what got to the final, what got you to the finish line. That's what it is. It's that lasting love that you're looking for.
Well, 2005 was a good year. That was a good year. It's when I met Kristen.
Nice.
It's when we fell in love.
Nice.
It's when the White Sox won the World Series.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right. Joe Creedy, baby.
And
Neil Kotz.
Later that winter, as we got into 2006, Bears went to the Super Bowl. Now, lost.
I got nothing.
To the Colts.
I gave you the two most nameless White Sox and just nothing.
First of all,
they're not nameless to you.
The starting third baseman
I
for
know,
the world
I know.
Champions, Joe Creedy, is not just some nameless guy
he's
for
no
me.
Podsednik. He's no Mark Burley. He's no Jermaine Dye.
Of course he's not.
That is a great year.
You know, we got to talking.
Yeah.
Got to talking. I didn't pay off on my teas, but I will next, I promise, because I'm going to put a muzzle on Timmy's mouth. Is Nick Saban coming back to coaching? I have the inside information coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got stop-and-go traffic on westbound 70 on the east side between Miller Avenue and the 71 East Split. And you're going to hit a 5-minute holdup on southbound 270 on the west outer belt between Roberts Road and West Broad Street. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow-roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay, with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store participation, which varies. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War, by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions. And yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years, and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL, 614-962-7355, or selltohometeam.com.
Bills piling up? CME can help you wrap up your debt into one simple, manageable signature loan with rates starting as low as 8.75% APR. Instead of juggling stacks of statements, let CME help you unwrap peace of mind this season. APR from 8.75%. Terms and eligibility apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit CMEFCU.org.
Thanksgiving is a time to come together, eat together, and share together. And Meijer is making it easier than ever to share more good. During the week of Thanksgiving, November 23rd through the 29th, when you buy Meijer brand Fredericks by Meijer, Purple Cow, or True Goodness Foods, our Simply Give program will provide a meal to help feed up to 4 million neighbors in need. It's the simple way to put the giving and Thanksgiving together. Exclusions apply. See Meijer.com for details. One meal equals 25 cents based on an average meal cost from select Meijer food pantry partners. Learn more at Meijer.com/about-Meijer/community.html.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy: restoring classic cars. You tinker under the hood, put the keys in the ignition, and then the moment of truth. There's nothing like it.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman for Orthopedic One, Central Ohio's most trusted orthopedic practice. They helped me with my elbow pain, and I'm back on the course. Find a physician or location near you at orthopedic1.com. Orthopedic One, this is where you go to get better.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus. And I'm Wilson from that other window place. One of our specialties here at Pella Wilson is getting rid of old, smaller windows with no view and replacing them with huge, beautiful windows that can change the look and feel of your home. We tried that once, but we cut the hole a bit too big, so we had to put in a garage door instead in their dining room. Wilson. Didn't improve the view, but they do have a drive-through now, so you're welcome, Gruball family. Get the windows that can change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. Great cars, great deals, Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
feel good. Great Lakes Hyundai of Columbus. Good. GLakesHyundai.com.
You have a chance to win a beautiful new custom home or cash prize this holiday season with a Home for the Holidays raffle. And help make wishes come true for Make-A-Wish Kids. One lucky winner will be announced on December 24th, so get your $100 ticket now. Just visit ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org to buy your tickets. That's ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org. Terms and conditions apply.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota, including the best-selling Camry and the best-selling RAV4.
You've also got Toyota's 5 Brothers, which include the best-selling Tacoma and the legendary new 4Runner.
All-wheel drive gives you the traction you need for confident driving on any road, in any weather.
With 25 different all-wheel drive choices, there's only one thing you need to know.
Nobody knows all-wheel drive better than Toyota. Let's go places.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. After a tough loss to the Islanders on Sunday night, Blue Jackets will be in Calgary to take on the Flames tonight. 9:30 face-off right here on the Fan. Jed Greaves expected in goal. NBA officials are meeting with a congressional committee regarding partnerships with sportsbooks and how to deal with the release of team information in light of the gambling-related indictments of Portland coach Chauncey Billups and 2 other players. College football in the MAC tonight. Kent State at Ball State. Toledo hosts Northern Illinois. University of Michigan today announced their scheduled game with Western Michigan next season will not be played in Germany as planned because of fan pushback. The game will be played in Ann Arbor. The LPGA Tour has agreed to co-sanction a Saudi-backed tournament in Las Vegas next spring with a $4 million purse. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
You know, somebody just asked me, what was the better thing to happen in 2005?
Oh, yeah.
Me meeting my wife or the White Sox winning the World Series? I got to tell you, there's no conversation to be had. It's the White Sox winning the World Series.
You can give me their starting 9 pretty easily, right?
Of course.
That's good.
What do you want? You want
start with the catcher. Just start with the catcher.
AJ Pierzynski.
Yeah. Just go around the diamond.
Joe Creedy was playing third.
That's right.
Juan Uribe was your shortstop.
And
Tadahito Aguchi. Tadahito Aguchi was your second baseman.
Yeah.
Paul Konerko was playing first.
Yeah.
Left field, you had who was in left?
I'll give you this on outfield. There probably were some games, right, where you switch up your outfield.
Well, Aaron Rowand was in center, and Jermaine Dye was in right, and Patzednik was in left. Why am I saying who's in left?
Scott
Patzednik was in left, Aaron Rowand in center, Jermaine Dye right field, and DH was Frank Thomas to start, and then he got hurt, and they traded for Carl Everett.
It's really well done.
Famously, Carl Everett, by the way, said he doesn't believe in dinosaurs because he's never seen one.
What?
Yeah, that was a Carl Everett.
That's a line? That's a Carl Everett line?
Doesn't believe in dinosaurs because he's never seen one.
Does he like Jurassic Park? I guess that wasn't going to be the proof for him. It's just a movie.
I don't know. Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning on T-Bone and Tybus, they got a big show. Don't miss it. They're giving away AC/DC tickets in the 6 o'clock hour. At 7:30, Jackets GM Don Waddell in studio.
Studio time.
With them. Bishop and Friends comes your way 9 to noon. At 10:30, they will talk to the Pied Piper of the Hillbillies, Paul Feinbaum. Ryan Day Show is at noon tomorrow. Rothman and Ice, 1 to 3. They're doing Gold Shower Thursday with Mike Haynes, Hall of Fame defensive back.
Right, I think it's Golden Delight Thursdays.
Golden Delight Thursday? They make a good strawberry cake.
If they dropped off cake, then I'll be hanging out for that segment.
And then on this show, it's Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg. So there's all that.
All
Nick
right, beautiful.
Saban.
Double T's here.
LSU has a job open. Nick Saban, once upon a time, was at LSU. And Shaq, who went to LSU, told Us Weekly, I heard through the grapevine they were having conversations with Nick Saban. That'd be awesome if we could bring Nick back. However, let's throw some cold water on that, shall we? Verge Osbury, yes, that is a person's name. He is the interim AD now.
That's a great
at LSU.
That is
Verge Osbury.
He needs to get the job. Verge
Osbury.
He's on the verge of getting that.
He was talking to 104.5 ESPN, local station there. And he said, Nick Saban and I have a standing conversation probably every 2 or 3 weeks. We're good friends, first of all. He's a person I admire a lot. Coach Saban was joking. No way he's coming back to football, okay? Miss Terry's not going to let him. That's not going to happen. Let's get that out of the way soon, because if he was and he was interested, I would drive down there and pick him up right now. So, Verge says no truth to that rumor. Shaq is
shocker.
Pulling your leg. He talks to Saban.
He's shacked in a fool? That's what he's doing?
Can we stop? Can we have a little bit more respect for Mrs. Saban than to just keep referring to her as Miss Terry?
I'm glad you went there.
Okay, now
I'm glad
can I tell you what my wife said last night? She said, "Why don't you do this?" And I said, Miss Common Man,
Miss Kristen,
will you just shut the hell up? Stop doing the voice about me.
I was wondering that too. Like, at what point do you just stop becoming Terry, and then you have the Miss in front of it?
Well,
even though you're not Miss, you're technically Mrs. because
like how you spend enough
MRS,
time in the South, I guess you just automatically become from the South. You're like Madonna. She moves to London and she starts talking with a British accent. Like Nick Saban is not from the South. Terry is not from the South. But they go down there and they're sipping Country Time lemonade on the porch. Oh, Miss Terry here. Hey, Miss Terry. How you doing, Miss Terry?
Well, you heard Brian Kelly. He was there 2 minutes. He tried to do foghorn leghorn on everybody. I tell you tell you what, I'm glad
you got
to be
a lot
here
to
with
keep
my
up
family.
with over at LSU. You got a governor that sounds like that.
Did you hear Coach O before him?
Verge Osbury?
He got Coach O. I remember that family school if I remember raffle number one.
What a stupid place. My God.
These are the guys that you're competing with.
Where's here's the governor. I want to listen to the Louisiana
Landry?
governor, Jeff Landry.
I can tell you right now, Scott Woodward is not selecting the next coach. Hell, I'll let Donald Trump select it before I let him.
So Scott Woodward was the name he was attempting to say, who, by the way, got fired shortly after this. So I mean,
for Verge.
Governor for Verge.
I don't know, but the Board of Supervisors is going to come up with a committee, and they're going to go find us a coach.
The campaign was splurge for Verge.
Hold on. One real quick thing on that.
Foosball. You playing the foosball behind my back?
Yeah, that's not accurate at all, is it?
Which, by the way, are we done in society doing the Miss versus Mrs.? Did we give that up? Are we supposed to give that up?
I do Mrs. What's wrong with Mrs.?
Well, no, I was just saying, like, the fact that there's a second one. You know, for women, you've got the Miss and the Mrs. We have to put a qualifier on there. It's like, you're not married, but you're married. Like, what's the?
I think it's up to the individual person.
What's the Mr. version of not being married? Right? M. I'm just M.
How come we don't have that?
I would like to identify that I'm unfettered, right? Like, if our wives do drop dead, what do we go back? We don't want to be misters, right?
How would we?
I don't want to be a Mr. Hall.
What would our abbreviation be? If Mr. is married,
DK, short for.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you?
Oh.
Did you forget what these microphones were here for a second?
That's why I stopped.
But agrees with you.
That's why I stopped.
Teddy, what do you think? What should we be? Tony Romo, what do you think?
Let's see.
Aaron Kraft just gets to be doctor.
Doctor? Well, I mean, he went to medical school.
Aaron Kraft, the doctor? Put him up in the rafters. He's a doctor, for God's sake.
What does that mean?
It means he's an incredible guy.
That's fine.
Everything that, forget about what he did. with the basketball
All right,
team
we're just
on
going to retire
merit.
people out of just because they became doctors?
Yes.
Stupid.
That's the tipping point. He became a doctor.
It was a former Buckeye that became a doctor. Who became a doctor?
He did.
No. I mean, former football players.
Simon Fraser.
Yes.
Yeah.
He became a doctor.
I believe he's
an orthopedist, isn't he?
He might be an orthopedist. Yeah, I think he might be. He might do a lot of surgeries.
And
I think he's out at
just
like
put doctors on a
OSU
pedestal
West or
like
something.
Krenzel owns his own insurance agent. Bobby Hoying's wiping his ass with $100 bills right now.
D. Miller, very successful. Great motorcyclist, too.
Bicyclist?
Stop.
I remember, here's my story on D. Miller. So I'm driving on the 670, right? I'm driving on 670.
The 670?
I just did that for you. So I'm driving on 670, and this motorcyclist comes up next to me. And he's got a helmet on with the dark visor. I can't see anything.
You got to have a visor.
I can't see anything, right? But he's next to me, and he's gesturing wildly.
Leather jacket?
Probably.
Like a biker
Something
jacket.
like that. He's gesturing wildly, and I'm thinking, oh, my God, did I cut this guy off? Like, what? Ooh. What is going on
What
here?
kind of bike was he on? Like a Harley or like a bullet bike Honda?
No, it was like a bullet
type
bike
of thing.
sort of thing, right? And I'm like, oh. And so I didn't even look towards him. I'm looking straight ahead. Straight ahead. I don't want to make eye contact with this guy.
Must go faster.
Because
must go faster.
I was locked in traffic. I couldn't go faster.
Got it.
He was locking me to my left.
Ooh.
Right? There was somebody to my right and somebody in front of me.
And he's just right arming you the whole
and
time.
He's gesturing wildly at me. And this goes on for a good solid minute until he decides to just speed away. And my heart's pumping and pumping and pumping. Right?
You're going to have a biker gang after you.
So I get home a couple minutes later. My phone rings, and it's D. Miller. And he says, man, you were focused. And I said, what are you talking about? He's like, I was next to you on the motorcycle. I said, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh, my God.
I thought someone was going to kill me on that motorcycle.
I will say this. It's a great story. I've heard it before. It's a great story. D. Miller, genuinely one of my favorite people that I've met here.
He's a great guy.
One of my favorite people that I've met in all my years doing work in the media. He's fantastic.
I mean, there are plenty of reasons to justifiably kill me. He didn't have one.
That.
I have an absolutely ridiculous story to share with you coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is a little slow due to an accident if you're on Sawmill Road at Hard Road. And we've got a disabled vehicle that's causing a 15-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side before 270. It's going to be slow from North Broadway. This report is sponsored by MedVet. Pet emergencies don't wait, and neither does MedVet. They're open 24/7, 365 days a year, from sudden injuries to serious illness. Their expert teams are always ready for emergency and specialty care. Visit medvet.com to find your nearest hospital. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
There was never a doubt. The defending champion with a successful title defense at the Memorial Tournament presented by Workday.
Commemorate the magic of the season and the 50th anniversary of the Memorial Tournament presented by Workday. Tickets are now on sale for the 2026 tournament. When you purchase by November 14th, you will receive a special edition ornament and enjoy best pricing. Visit memorialtickets.com for more details.
Does your vehicle need maintenance, but you don't have time? Krieger Ford's got you covered. Enjoy our convenient pickup and delivery service, or we come to you with our mobile service van. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Schedule your appointment today only at KriegerFord.com.
If the estimate from the big garage door company has you considering an offshore account, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, a trusted Columbus staple. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at ColumbusMensClinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
You think you know the odds? Picture this. You're at the gas station grabbing 4 delicious taquitos when you see an Ohio lottery ticket with 1 in 4 odds. You think, if I buy 4 in a row, one's a definite win. Sorry, friend, but you'd be wrong. 1 in 4 odds means across the millions of tickets printed, 1 in every 4 is a winner, but not every 4th ticket since they're randomly distributed across the state. But 4 taquitos? That's a guaranteed win, 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 win. Learn more about common lottery myths at ohiolottery.com/knowtheodds. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you pick match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sportsball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Ohio has over 920,000 diabetics. If you are a diabetic, take a step in the right direction by having your feet checked routinely by a podiatric physician, the most qualified doctors to care for your feet. Adding a podiatrist to your healthcare team can help you better manage the effects of diabetes on your feet. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
Picture this. You're halfway through a DIY car fix and boom, you're missing a part. It's okay because whatever it is, it's on eBay and it's guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of clouds around, but windy and warm and dry on this Wednesday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Overnight, we'll drop back down to the mid-30s with clearing skies and decreasing winds. And after a cool start, a pleasant finish on Thursday. Plenty of sunshine, light winds back in the mid to upper 50s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Maybe you bought a house sometime in the last 5, maybe 10 years, and you have no concept or idea when the last time that roof was replaced. Well, if you've been pulling up to the driveway and thinking about that as the winter approaches, I've got the friends that you can call. Victor's Home Solutions. You're going to pick up that phone, call 866-VICTORS, start off with a free 21-point roof inspection process. They'll tell you everything that's going on with it. They're so friendly, too. I went through this myself. They'll tell you exactly what needs to be done, whether it's repairs, whether the replacement is the best option. They got thousands of 5-star ratings. They can offer you a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since you don't want to pay those high interest rates, How about this? Limited time, they can offer 5 years, no interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So give them a call, 866-VICTORS, or go online at victors.com.
All right, let's talk about something stupid. So
everything's been stupid.
Women's college basketball. No, it's not stupid. Women's college basketball is not stupid.
This is dumb.
This story is stupid, okay? So Cal State Northridge opened up their season last night with a victory over Bethesda.
Not
Maryland. This is a small private Christian university in Anaheim, California, with a student body of less than 400 students. But they're on the schedule, so whatever.
400 students.
Yeah.
Think about that. 400.
I would also like to point out that Bethesda was on the second night of a back-to-back, and they only had 5 players active because the rest of the team had the flu.
All right, so you can even stop at those two things right there. Maybe there's precedence. I know there is. The Ivy League had recently switched and compressed their schedule for travel because they're more academic-focused schools. It made sense where they went to back-to-back games, but nowhere else had I ever heard of that going on at any level of basketball where you're going to play back-to-back games. This is not AAU. This is high-quality, organized crap we're talking about here. This is college basketball.
That's actually that's the new marketing slogan. College basketball, high-quality, organized crap.
We're not doing back-to-backs, for God's sakes. We got to be refreshed.
Cal State Northridge went on a run to start this game, which is not uncommon. You know, home team's got some juice, some momentum in front of the home crowd, so you go on a nice little run to start the game. The run that they went on to start the game was a 72-0 run.
Unbelievable.
The final score of this game was 103-13. The score at the half was 52-0.
Scoreless. Held them
They didn't allow a single point until 4:22 remained in the third quarter. Bethesda's Cheyenne Moreno finally got the Flames on the board with a deep three-pointer, a shot that sparked applause from the opposing home crowd.
From all 30 people that were in attendance. And there is a second part of this, too, where basketball junkies will remember this name. It was his first game as coach. Well, first year as coach. Jamie Newman is the head coach of this Bethesda squad. His son, his name is Julian. If you can remember back when we like to sort of manufacture, this was happening in football recently, where the young kid was dubbed Baby Gronk, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know what has come of him in the last 2 or 3 years. He actually looks like a good player because
drug addict.
They're all 12 years old. How the hell are you supposed to tell? Dead drug addict, yes. But there was a really, really awkward thing where Baby Gronk's dad, there were some recordings from a podcast where they assumed that they weren't rolling, and he was telling his son like how to grunt and telling the host, no, ask him that again. Like he can do it better. Just really weird stuff. Well, this head coach was trying to mold his son into being some kind of basketball phenom prodigy, and he just caught fire and went viral in a lot of videos on YouTube and was a good AAU player. But the second he started playing against real competition, everything caught up to him. He didn't even get a single Division I or Division II offer, and they were making this kid Julian out to be the next LeBron. He was barely 5'6". He would have had to be a Muggsy Bogues type of player. That's the guy that's coaching that team last night.
Tell me how this sport, this contest that we had last night, was good for anybody.
It's dumb.
It's not good for the team that wins. It's horrible for the team that loses. You had 5 girls playing all 40 minutes. The entire team was sick with the flu.
Yeah.
From a talent perspective, they had no business being on the same court.
And the night before, they played the second half with 4 players.
That's what I'm told all the time.
It
teaches you about life.
No,
it doesn't.
No,
this doesn't teach you anything.
It doesn't teach the
doesn't
winning.
Teach you
doesn't
anything.
Teach the winning team anything about life.
Right.
Either.
Exactly.
And you'll see this. You'll see this a lot in high school basketball. You'll see this in high school football. I was talking to my neighbor who, the school that he went to in the Pittsburgh area, they are sort of caught in this bubble where they can't get reclassified. There's a lot of politics, I guess, about it, a lot of red tape, and they just have to go into every single game and get bludgeoned to death. Like, what good is that for those students at that school, what good is it for the teams that are playing against him?
Nothing.
It makes no sense. A game like that should have never been played. It should have just been canceled.
All right, I got some feel-good news, and then I have a story that angers me to my core. Which one do you want first?
Angry.
All right, angry.
Because we're just already mad.
I saw this in the Dispatch today. Here's the headline. New proposal floated for Cooper Stadium redevelopment. This one includes Crips. Not gang members, but like graves.
Crips.
This site, Cooper Stadium, has been vacant and ignored for 18 years.
Wasn't it supposed to be a racing
It was
park?
supposed to be a million things.
Everything.
It was supposed to be everything over the years. And I think it is a total and complete embarrassment to this city that thing has just been allowed to sit up there and rot. It's an embarrassment to the memories that people shared there. It's also just a complete and total eyesore to anyone who's driving through this city. It's like, oh, yeah, that's what Ohio looks like. It's like, no, that's what that place looks like.
Yeah, it is a joke.
Because local government has been sitting on their hands, and they'll sit there and be, well, we can't really do anything because local development.
No, you're right, though. I don't care what the plan would be. I don't care if the lot is going to sit there forever and nobody can make up their minds. No, that still sucks. But why is 1/10 of the stadium still standing and it's completely dilapidated? It reminds me of how they let it get that way with the Pontiac Silverdome, to where you'd have people that were living in the Silverdome.
Yes, you had squatters in the Silverdome.
People would live in the Silverdome, and at one point, didn't the roof just come off?
Yeah.
But the stadium part still stood?
They demolished it. Now it's gone.
Now it's gone, but
Yeah.
it was like that for a while, and that's just disturbing to let it sit like that. Get rid of the rest of it.
There's something about, a place that you went and had memories, and just watching it being neglected and decay like that. It's almost like a form of punishment. Not to mention that you have perfectly usable land that's just sitting there doing nothing.
And it's very close to downtown.
Sure it is.
And you talk about, what they've done in Franklinton, right? Which is very, very close to where we are here. It's a stone's throw. Like kind of where Land Grant Brewery is, and when Brewdog came in and all those other development projects started to revitalize an area. There's got to be some kind of plan. People in this city that call shots need to get on this.
We have so much
Something
red
needs
tape
to get done
in society, right? You buy a house in German Village. You can't just take a bulldozer to that house. There are rules and regulations. That's a 200-year-old structure. If you want to remodel, you have to do things a certain way, right? The government, right or wrong, is involved in every aspect of what you're doing there. But you're telling me that a private company can just go buy the land where Cooper Stadium sits and let it rot there for 20 years, and you as the local government can't do anything about it?
Yeah.
That's crap.
That's garbage. That shouldn't be allowed.
I'm not even going to tell you what this proposal is because it's meaningless. Oh, maybe some mixed use and some retail and blah, blah, blah. It won't get done. Nothing ever gets done.
Can we put a new mall in there and call it the Westland Mall? Let's bring a new shopping mall back to the area. We don't have enough of those. We got to bring them back. We got to bring Kibale back. Let's bring malls back.
All
while we're
right,
at it.
here's a feel-good story. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Red Panda is back.
Oh, unicycle bowl on head
That's
lady.
right. She broke her wrist from a fall. She's been out for a while, but she returned last night during the Bulls 76ers game. And is it a coincidence that the Bulls were down by 24? And then Red Panda comes out, and they came back and won. The Bulls are red hot.
The Chicago Bulls, they're 6-1 to
Red
start
Panda.
the season.
Here's what I know. The Bulls are 6-1. Michael Jordan's on NBC again. I got the music. Red Panda's back. Woo! Talk about a hofty.
Did you see the game that Josh Giddey had? He was giddy. 29 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists, all because of Red Panda. I did see her performance, though. Yeah, one of the Bulls didn't quite.
She's coming back from injury.
Yeah.
She's got load management right now.
What do you think Michael Jordan thinks about that?
Well, he's not happy with Red Panda, but he's happy because the Bulls came back and won the game.
Yeah.
That's right. What are we doing next? Anything? Oh, The Athletic is ranking the Big Ten coaching jobs. We'll take a look at the list in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 5-minute slowdown if you're on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt between Cemetery Road and West Broad Street. And traffic is backing up due to an accident if you're on US 23 at Williams Road. This report is sponsored by Middlefield Bank. Middlefield Bank, helping neighbors enjoy life with personalized banking solutions at 6 area locations. Stop in their new Westerville branch at 450 Altair Parkway and check out their grand opening specials. Find an MB near you at middlefieldbank.bank today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
This sports report is brought to you by Bet365. When it comes to sportsbooks, Bet365 has it all. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be located in Ohio.
Hey, y'all. It's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. Spent a lot of time pitching heat. Years later, the pain in my joints remind me of those days, but I'm not looking to sit still, and I definitely am not interested in going under the knife. That's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Not just for elite retired athletes. QC Kinetics gives everyday folks joint pain relief using regenerative treatments that work with your body to help repair joint damage.
No surgery, no long recovery, whether it's your knees, hips, shoulders, or back. My friends at QC Kinetics will help you get moving again so you can get back to doing the things you love.
QC Kinetics medical professionals will look at your x-rays or MRI to determine if you're a good candidate.
I trusted QC Kinetics to help me feel like myself again, and I'm proud to recommend them to you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other. Mm-hmm.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of This Stupid Show. It's available wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click, subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. Before we get to this ranking of Big Ten coaching jobs, you wore this yesterday. Fish wore it yesterday. Saw a lot of people. Teddy had it on yesterday. The I voted sticker.
What about the sticker?
Why is this the only activity in society that we wear a sticker for?
You saying we should maybe bring back the sticker? You like a sticker, or you think it's no good?
Why do we have to advertise that we voted? Why can't we? I'm on jury duty. Boop. There's a sticker. I washed my ass this morning. No. There's a sticker.
No, you had me at jury duty.
I'm just saying, why is this the only...
Come on.
I volunteered at a charity this morning.
Sure.
But we don't do that. But for voting, it's like, ooh, give me my sticker.
I'm with you. I want more stickers.
I hosted 3 hours on the radio today for absolute morons. Boop. There's my sticker.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I think the other thing that I like is the lapel pin. I like the look. You know how the Blue Jackets give out a pin, like when they send little gifts to the media? And
they gave us a nice 25-year anniversary.
This year it's got the 25 on it. And I'm not a suit guy. I don't ever have a reason to wear a suit. Well, I guess if they ever invite me on TV again, I'll wear a blazer. I don't know if it'll be a suede blazer, but I'll wear one. And depending on what the subject is, like a little block, if we're going to talk Buckeyes, or the little 25 pin, I think it's a nice look. It's a nice touch.
You know what I think we should do? We should, because the rest of the world... You know, if you look now, you'll see, what's that little flower they're wearing on their lapel? If you see, hockey coaches doing it, you watch European people, they got it on there. That is a remembrance poppy to remember World War I. They do it every single year around this time. And I've always thought that we need to get on board with that. And I was reminded we didn't really have anything to do in World War I, but still. Let's wear the little remembrance poppy. That's nice.
You mean, when you say we, you mean you and me? And all of our friends and our children?
No,
obviously.
That's not what I mean. But when people talk about World War I, there's not a lot of conversations about the Americans in World War I, is what I mean.
Yeah,
we can still remember the dead.
Of course we can. I thought that there was. I guess that's where the disconnect is. I didn't think that we
Teddy,
didn't have
what did
any
we do in World
discussions
War I? I don't think we
about
did-
the
I don't think we
American
did
involvement
much.
in World War One.
I thought it was a pretty big deal.
I thought we had
No, it was a big deal, but I don't think
significance.
I don't
in
think it
that
was
one.
a big deal with us.
Well, I wasn't there.
I'm pretty sure it was a big. I'm pretty sure it was an okay deal. I mean, I don't know if we're going to compare World War II's deal to World War I's deal. I think World War II is a little bit more severe and a little more dicey. Yeah. And with the Holocaust and all, it was messed up. We had to go.
All right, see, we had a little bit of action.
Does it list the belligerents? You like that term when you go and look up an old battle?
There were almost
belligerents.
5 million Americans that served during
That's
World
a lot.
War I.
That's you know what? That's
But it was all fought in
that's
Europe,
a hefty
though.
number.
That's the thing, is that none of it was here.
2 million to Europe. Yeah.
Neither was World War II.
Well, Pearl Harbor, that was...
Okay, yes.
Come on, man.
Pearl Harbor was
The Japanese were
very
sending,
significant,
poison weather balloons into the atmosphere.
That ever work?
I think it killed some people.
You're making that
think
up.
it killed a family. I do. Some sort of explosive balloon. I was just watching a show on the History Channel about this.
We need to watch a few more World War I films.
Maybe I do. I don't know.
What about All Quiet on the Western Front? The remake of it?
Is that a World War I?
Yeah. I think it was shot in one camera angle.
That's Franz Ferdinand.
It didn't go... It wasn't following any Americans, though.
See?
Well, no, that's no C. I mean...
What was the movie they just had in theaters?
We could do a movie
was
about...
1918? Was that the movie?
That's the one.
17.
Oh, no. Maybe that's the...
1917?
Maybe that's the movie that I'm thinking
That
of.
was the one...
That featured the one camera angle that followed
1917.
the
It was
British
pretty good.
soldiers.
That's all Euro. There's no Americans in there.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that we didn't have any involvement.
Well, I understand, but I'm just saying, like World War II, like you can name General. Oh, it's Patton.
Saving Private Ryan.
But there you go. But who was influential in World War I from America? We don't know.
Well, what do you mean?
And why don't we know?
Like which general you mean?
Because it wasn't that important.
It is important, and that just is proving a point that we need to be better with our history. That's the only
I'm
point
not
that
arguing
you're proving.
with that point.
Yeah, we all should be a little bit better with our
But
history.
I'm just saying, we learn about Revolution, we learn about the Civil War, we learn about World War II.
We do,
but we
You're right.
skip over World War I.
Well, damn it, you know what I'm Googling the most
need
tonight?
Cursive in schools and World War I. I'm teaching my kid cursive. She's got a cursive book at home. She's writing beautiful cursive.
I want you to write me some cursive in the break.
Well, I've got wonderful cursive.
You do?
Wonderful penmanship. I was taught by the nuns, baby. They'd hit your hands with the ruler if you didn't get it right.
What's so special about the cursive taught by the nuns that we couldn't get in public school?
Strict. Nuns were much stricter. They can actually whip you in the class.
Yeah, they're more strict about everything, right? So you're just saying, therefore, their cursive teaching was just better.
Yeah.
So you're better than me.
I am better than you. Absolutely. All right. The Athletic has ranked Big Ten football coaching jobs. They put these into tiers, okay? Mm-hmm. I know you're in tiers listening to this show right now, but this is a different type of tier, T-I-E-R.
Right. The curiosity is going to be, where does something like Penn State fall?
So
in this
top
list?
tier, they have Ohio State number 1. No shock there, right? They have Oregon number 2. Okay. They have USC number 3. Don't necessarily agree with that. As much as it pains me, I would still put Michigan ahead of them. We can make a case that Oregon's ahead of Michigan just because of their connection with Nike, but whatever. They have USC number 3, Michigan number 4, and they have Penn State number 5. So that is what they call tier 1. Any complaints there with tier 1?
I agree with Oregon being 2. And I don't know how much of that is personal for me, because I find that part of the country beautiful. I also don't think it's very easy to get to. Obviously, the flight's out there. But they have the Nike backing. They have a very powerful brand now.
Forests and
I love
mountains and streams. And what does that have to do with the coaching job? Nothing.
Well, I'm saying if I were a big shot coach and I could basically write my ticket, the area that I get to live in addition to the power and the stature of the football program, might carry some weight. And I would probably, just because of what they mean and what the fan base is, what the stadium is like, I'd probably go Michigan 3, Penn State 4, USC 5, and dip USC to 5th there.
All right, second tier. They have Washington, number 6. Nebraska, 7. Iowa, 8, Indiana 9, Wisconsin 10. Have they really fallen? I mean, we're not talking about performance on the field here. We're talking about if all of these jobs were open, how we're ranking them.
Think about where Indiana is and why Indiana gets that number 9 spot, because if Curt Cignetti didn't come there and do what he's done in 2 years, they'd be ranked 17th or 18th. But if you make the right hire, if you're actually committed to spending some money, and a lot of these jobs can be more than fine, and they can be what you make of it.
Well, Wisconsin's 10th, Michigan State 11. I mean, that's pathetic, too. So that's your second tier there. Here's your third tier. Illinois, 12. Purdue, 13. Northwestern, 14. Minnesota, 15. Fourth tier.
I think Illinois is way better than that, don't you? Just as a job? I mean, I don't think they're in the first tier, but I think they're at least 2 or 3 spots up from that.
Yeah. Fourth tier, UCLA, 16. Maryland, 17. And Rutgers pulling up the rear at number 18.
Boy, those are some great gets by the Big Ten, right? Bring Maryland and Rutgers
By the way, speaking
into this
of Maryland, are they going to fire Mike Locksley ever?
Did you see? So someone on social media that appeared to be a journalist tweeted and listed sources, and it did not appear that he was a burner account either. But apparently he did get it wrong. He even was tweeting out, yeah, well, I stand by what I say, so I guess we'll see. Now, if they wind up firing Mike Locksley in 2 or 3 more games, does that still mean that this guy was right? He was kind of saying that they were going to fire him after this loss to Indiana. So I guess there's your answer. He's wrong.
His reporting was they were firing him
after this loss
week.
to Indiana.
If they wind up doing it 3 weeks later or after the season,
you're still wrong.
He doesn't get credit for that.
But it just got me thinking, because Maryland fans are having a pretty good time, across the board, seeing that Mike Locksley was finally going to get let go. But some of the stats about this Maryland program, it does make you wonder why a guy like Mike Locksley, why they keep holding on to him. Mike Locksley is 0-12 coming off of a bye after that loss to Indiana. I saw another stat that Maryland has never beaten a top 25 Big Ten team since they joined the conference.
Then that man needs the Penn State job.
That's disgusting. You're telling me their program, since they joined the conference, has never beaten a top 25 Big Ten team. Yuck.
Yeah. All right, I got a story here about Tom Brady and a story about McDonald's. You get to choose which one you want to hear coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident that's blocking the left center lane on northbound 270 on the west outer belt at Roberts Road. It's causing stop-and-go traffic from I-70 and about a 5-minute delay. And there's a 10-minute holdup on northbound 315 between 670 and North Broadway. This report is sponsored by FranklinCrisisCare.org. Are you or someone you know feeling overwhelmed by a mental health or addiction crisis? The Franklin County Crisis Care Center is now open 24/7 with care from certified peers and professionals. Learn more at FranklinCrisisCare.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Prepare your home for fall with Logan Services. Heating service calls are just $79. Furnace tune-ups are also only $79. And plumbing service calls are now just $79. Scheduling online is quick and easy. So visit our website now to book your appointment. A system for every home and budget with fast, friendly service from Logan Services.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Save a good deal more this holiday season with Meyer brand hot deals. Enjoy big savings with Meyer brand ingredients and make your festive Thanksgiving meal even better. Like cans of Meyer cut green beans for 49 cents each, Meyer turkey stuffing mix for 99 cents, cans of Meyer 100% pure pumpkin are just $1.09 each, and Meyer chicken broth is 69 cents. Shopping for holiday meal essentials is a good deal better at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
If you have an unhealthy obsession with the Blue Jackets, we have just the remedy. Join us Wednesday nights at 7 for the Inside Edge. All the Jackets and hockey conversation you can handle. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Guys, you can feel your energy slipping away, losing what makes you you. It could be low testosterone. Take action now. Synergenics and Low T Center can help reclaim your energy with a quick and simple free T-test. Experienced providers increase your testosterone to the levels that are just right for you. Treatment is covered by most major insurance with affordable self-pay options available. The best you is waiting. Book your free T-test at trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom. Mike, is it true? What's that? Tire Discounters is offering up to $200 off sets of Goodyear tires. Absolutely. Plus free alignment and a full synthetic oil change. You got it. I'm not one to exaggerate, but that may be the best deal in the history of the world. But free would be better. Mike, don't toy with me. Through the holidays, every day we're open, someone will get their money back on 4 tires. but I... Just breathe, Phantom. Breathe. No purchase necessary and 12/31/25. Visit website for details.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Weston Air Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer is coming up at 5:30. I saw this stat today. The Bengals have scored 80 points the last 2 weekends.
I don't know if I want you to finish this.
Lost both.
I don't want you to finish this stat.
When scoring 38 plus points the last 2 years, the Bengals are 1-4. All other NFL teams combined are 62-4-2.
Oh man. Well, that's about. I would have expected the stat to be that bad. I actually expected it to be worse. Surprised there's other teams that have lost when scoring 40-plus points.
Man. What do you think about that, Trumpy?
A lot of people came in from mental institutions.
We're 2 of them.
Absolutely.
We should be placed back.
Oh, you want Tom Brady? You want McDonald's? What do you want here?
I
can do both, but what do you want first?
I want the Brady.
Tom Brady.
Cooper, their all-world rookie, coming right in, hurts his face. Nothing he can do.
Do not do the whole story in Tom Brady voice, please. Dear God.
You don't like my Tom Brady voice?
No, I like...
How you doing there, Timmy?
I like the voice.
It's almost time to watch Polar Express.
I love Polar Express.
I'm the annoying kid on Polar Express.
He's also in that... that guy's also in the movie with Matt Broderick where he's playing the computer game, Spy Game or something.
Huh?
Yeah, he's in that movie.
All right, whatever.
Go ahead.
You mean the cartoon is in that movie?
No, the voice actor.
Boy.
The voice actor who does the... You know there's an actual real...
I'm aware of it.
Real hard-working boy doing that voice.
All right, here is the story from ESPN. Tom Brady says his dog is a clone. 6-time Super Bowl winning quarterback and current Fox Sports broadcaster said Tuesday in a statement from a company he is investor in that his dog, Junie, is a clone of his late dog, Lua.
What?
Brady made the announcement on the same day that Colossal Biosciences, a venture capital-backed biotech startup, made an acquisition of another animal cloning firm, Viagon Pets and Equine.
What about bovine?
No bovine, no cows.
No bow?
Pets and horses will do. Colossal, which aims to, quote, fix, end quote, extinction, among its other goals.
Extinction of dogs.
Is said to be valued at $10 billion.
Are we going to start cloning squirrels, too?
This is its first major acquisition. I love my animal. I'm sorry, I'm going to read it like Tom Brady now. I love my animals. Brady said in a statement released by the company. They mean the world to me and my family. A few years ago, I worked with Colossal and leveraged their non-invasive cloning technology through a simple blood draw of our family's elderly dog before she passed. The dog is a pit bull mix. Lua was adopted by Brady and his former wife, Giselle Bundchen. Lua died in December 2023, but that's okay because now he has a clone of Lua.
Hold on.
That's what Herbie's done with all his dogs.
Hold on. Is it real?
Yeah, what do you mean? Is it real?
Are we doing? This is what we're doing now? We can do this?
We're cloning things, man.
Seriously?
You didn't know?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, they're cloning.
Maybe I've seen stories, but I don't know if I believed it. You're telling me we can just clone an animal. Exact make and model.
I'll tell you.
It's the same damn thing.
When I retire in about 10 years, you all can clone me for all I care.
Does it grow in a petri dish?
How's me likey? I don't think it grows in a petri dish.
Do they put it into a female animal
Yeah,
and then the same exact animal just pops out and grows up?
You manufacture.
Same way?
You know, like that you do with the...
Like an embryo?
Yeah.
Like a Jurassic Park embryo? You shoot it in there?
Mm-hmm.
You have to, like, put the glove on or what?
Put the glove on.
Put the glove on and shove. Go in.
I think it's
jam the embryo in there.
Probably a little bit more sophisticated than that. Now it's time for the jamming impregnation portion of the cloning.
Dr. Paul, where are you?
You really got to get in there.
I need your glove.
Got to jam it to clone him.
Put that glove. You want it to
I don't know why Vince McMahon is here.
You want to put it all the way past
You're cloned.
We're really cloning? Like the same thing?
Look, it's been a while since I've seen the movie Multiplicity with Michael Keaton. But when you clone, something's off a little bit. You know?
It didn't work.
It's not quite the same. It's like making a copy of a copy.
Yeah. It wasn't, he thought it'd be great, but it didn't wind up being great.
Right.
Those guys are all doing their own thing.
I mean, he had such a stressful life, and his wife, Andy McDowell, was just running him ragged, so he decided to clone himself.
He was a drunkard. He was a bum.
All right, McDonald's. McDonald's is adding more to its extra value meal to give customers more bang for their buck. Starting yesterday, sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles are now part of a new extra value meal. You can get it for $5. That's good.
Now we're talking.
10-piece chicken McNuggets also has been added to the meal. That's $8. Like the like the Big Mac is $8.
Like the Big Mac meal.
I want to say the Quarter Pounder is $8.25 or $8.50 or something like that. But they're doing 10-piece nuggets now. Value meal, $8.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You're a McDonald's expert. Did we live in an era where we had a 12-piece McNugget and that was sort of our standard McNugget? I feel like we did.
I don't know, but that sounds right.
And back in the day, like when we were banging, when we were kids, like middle school, like elementary, middle school years, I think it was a 6-piece nugget was the standard, like number 6 on the value meal.
It was a 6-piece when I was younger, yeah.
That is not enough nuggets, Ted.
That's what I think was a crazy thing. Teddy's probably.
When it doubled to 12, then you're thinking, now we're talking.
There's a meal.
Now we're talking. We're more than 50% of the 20-piece. And back in the day, that 20-piece was some kind of unicorn. Like it was a rare occurrence when mom and dad were going to spring for the 20-piece.
Oh, mom and dad never sprang for the 20-piece.
Celebration time.
When I learned how to drive and started going out and getting food on my own.
Oh, that's all you'd get?
It's not all I would get, but that was certainly in the rotation.
You're a free boy.
See, my mom would make something crappy for dinner, and then I would say, I got to go to the video store and return. I'm like Patrick Bateman. I have to return some videotapes.
Patrick Bateman.
In American Psycho.
What was his buddy's name? Hey, Paul!
I have to go return some videotapes. And then I would just go to the McDonald's drive.
Listening to Huey Lewis all the way. This track right here is one of their best. No, I can still remember when I was 15 years old and my parents and my sister, this was maybe the riskiest, you talk about Tom Cruise risky business type of things. it was before cell phones. I really didn't know when they would come home. It was just rolling the dice. They said that they were going out shopping for a long period of time.
This sounds like a drop trowel and
no. It was
running up the flagpole conversation.
No. It wasn't that bad. You talk about being free and I have my learner's permit, but I was not allowed to drive. But the car was just there in the driveway the whole time. You want to know what I did? My whole outing was a 5 to 10 minute drive to McDonald's and to the batting cages. That was me just living it up.
Did they ever come home and get you?
No, I made it. Wow. I made it. I was sweating it too. The drive back down on Celtic Lane.
Pretty ballsy.
As I headed to the driveway, I'm like, oh my God, what if there are cars here?
You have that movie moment where you pull up at the same stop sign, like Ferris Bueller.
Like Ferris and his dad. Right. Just keep on going.
A former Buckeye coach is getting a little testy with the media. We'll talk about it coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're going to hit some slow traffic if you're on southbound 270 on that east outer belt from Main Street to I-70. And you're looking at a couple-minute holdup on westbound 70 on the west side between Wilson Road and 270. This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Truck drivers, wherever you want to take your driving career in 2026, Schneider has an opportunity for you. Our huge selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers can choose from dedicated, intermodal, dry van, and tanker options. Don't wait to upgrade your career before the new year. Search jobs and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Common Man here. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free in 36 months of 0% financing, plus a bonus $500 off. Restrictions apply. Give them a call. 614-502-5220. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
2 years ago, Bobby Carpenter completed treatments for knee pain at QC Kinetics. So we're checking in with the former college and pro football player to see how he's doing.
I've been asked a lot, like, how long does this last? How long does it work? I go, I've had mine for a couple years, and everything feels very good. It feels just as good as it did when I started to turn the corner.
Bobby's an active husband, dad, and business owner. That's why 2 years ago, he heard about QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative treatments, and he knew he could trust them for his chronic knee pain.
And thankfully, with QC Kinetics, I was able to go through this, and my activities are the same as it was. I'm able to coach my kids in sports. I can play golf. I can go run.
QC Kinetics patients like Bobby don't miss a beat. No surgery or rehab, just freedom from debilitating joint pain. Ready for lasting relief from joint pain? Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation and see if you're a good candidate.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
For over 78 years, our family's been part of your love stories. At Diamond Seller, we offer bigger diamonds, better prices, and timeless designs for every chapter of your life. From your first yes to your forever I do, trust the jeweler who knows diamonds best. Visit Diamond Seller today.
From military life to a rewarding career in IT, kickstart your new journey in a matter of months in the fields of IT and cybersecurity, including AI. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Financial aid is available for qualified students, including VA benefits.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions. And yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years, and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, Or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. With 6 wins in their last 8 games, Blue Jackets on the road skating in Calgary against the Flames tonight. 9:30 face-off right here on the Fan. Jet Greaves expected in goal. The Atlanta Braves today exercised their $18 million option to keep pitcher Chris Sale. NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers at home tonight with Philadelphia. Just one top 25 college basketball team in action. Number 23 Creighton hosts South Dakota. College football in the MAC tonight. Kent State is at Ball State. Toledo hosting Northern Illinois. From the NFL, the Arizona Cardinals today put quarterback Kyler Murray on injured reserve with a foot injury. This means Murray will miss a minimum of 4 more games for the Cardinals. This update brought to you by BMI Federal Credit Union. Get a holiday loan from BMI Federal Credit Union and choose a loan amount from $1,000 to $5,000. Check it all out at bmifcu.org/holiday loan. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I get a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer is coming up at 5:30. Jackets are in Calgary tonight. Coverage starts 9 o'clock. Puck drops 9:30 right here on the Fan.
Let's go get a win. Opportunity to get a road win north of the border here. Let's do it.
Speaking of north of the border, World Series Game 7.
Oh, these numbers.
Average 10.9 million viewers in Canada, peaking at 14 million. Now,
That's
for a country
crazy.
with only about 40 million people, it's quite the number there, homie.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we know the reasons for this. You've got one Major League Baseball team north of the border. The Toronto Blue Jays are going for their 2nd World Series championship. But think about that, they won, I'm sorry.
3rd.
Going for their 3rd, right. But first in 32 years.
Yes, correct.
Since the early 90s with Joe Carter. And if you think about that, 14 million where it peaked out of 40 million, what would that be equivalent to in the States here? That would be equivalent to what we do for the Super Bowl.
About
140
million. Yeah. That's a really good Super Bowl,
That's pretty much every Super Bowl that we have winds up becoming the most watched broadcast
a couple
in
years
American
back,
history.
they had one. Maybe it was one of the blowout games. It was under 100 million. It was like 99 million something.
That might have been in that little pocket, though, where we sort of switched to how we watch the Super Bowl, and they weren't tracking it the right way. Because, I don't know, I still feel that pretty much half the country, if not more, is at least near a TV or a device that has the Super Bowl on.
Oh, and I think the Super Bowl's underserved, too, because they're trying to figure out What if you got a party where 30 people are in one spot?
True, right.
If that person has a ratings meter, they're only getting credited for one household, even though 10 households are in there watching the television with them.
And obviously, with football going more international, forget about just what the number is in the United States. That's their core audience. But why do you think they put a little bit of extra thought into who the halftime shows are going to be? They pick Bad Bunny. They pick someone whose first language is in English. Obviously, the dude can sing some of the songs in English, I think. I've never really listened to one of his songs.
This is coming from two people who really don't know who Bad Bunny is.
I know he's their pick.
He's Puerto Rican, Timmy.
I'm not one of the guys that's yelling about it. Fine. That's the choice. That's the choice.
Who cares? I don't watch the halftime show's not for me anyway.
I don't care. I also would think that in those boardrooms, when they make these decisions, they have ideas about how, okay, this year we can go with an artist that serves this demographic. And then maybe next year we go with an artist that serves this demographic over here. And they think about hitting different pockets of people as they pick those artists. But you get what they're trying to do. I understand all of it. They're looking for the biggest audience that they could possibly get. But we started talking about baseball. That's an impressive number for a World Series game.
We remember the Super Bowl being a big deal for a long time. Like the last time my Bears won the Super Bowl, the only time my Bears won the Super Bowl was the 85 season, but it was the 86, January of 86 Super Bowl.
January of 86.
That was still, even at that time, the premier sporting event in America. Even more popular than the World Series. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
But as recently as about 28, 30 years ago, you still had marching bands as the halftime entertainment for Super Bowl. I'm dead serious. It was like Red Panda and marching bands. And I want to say Michael Jackson was really the first.
He might have been
big.
Was that at the Rose Bowl?
Yes, it was
he
at the Rose Bowl.
Wasn't he up on the top of the stadium?
Make it a better place for you and for me.
For the children.
For the children.
You guys are being so ignorant.
But it wasn't that long ago, really, where it was high school marching bands.
Let's see here. So there are listed. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a halftime show for every Super Bowl. January 15, 1967.
Yes, they always had a show.
Arizona's Symphonic Marching Band, Grambling State University's marching band.
That's nice.
In the very first one. I am going to go to what year do you think Michael Jackson was off the top of your head? Early 90s,
92,
you think?
91, 92.
Let's see. 1991 was New Kids on the Block.
Oh.
Do you remember that? I don't.
I don't remember that, no.
So that was January 27, 1991. That was Super Bowl 25. And the next year was Gloria Estefan. So that's a pretty big
That's a
hit
big name. Yeah.
The next one, Michael Jackson, January 31st, 1993.
What was before New Kids
Rose
on the
Bowl.
Block, though? Let's go back
So
further than that.
New Kids on the
89.
Block.
89. What's 89?
Pete Fountain, Doug Kershaw, Irma Thomas, Nichols State University Marching Band.
See, there you go.
Southern University
It all
Marching
started
Band.
with New Kids on the Block.
USL Marching Band.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
It was not Michael Jackson. It was, you got the right stuff.
You had,
baby.
you had this is the halftime show that was listed. New Kids on the Block, Disney characters, Warren Moon, 2,000 local children audience.
Warren Moon?
What's his
Warren Moon just there beating his wife? The halftime show?
Warren did bad things? I didn't know that about Warren.
Warren had a little problem
That's
with
no good.
Domestic issue.
That's bad.
New Kids on the Block. My sister was obsessed with New Kids on the Block.
Any young girl
I'm just saying,
up in
obsessed.
the late 80s
who was
and
the
early
younger,
90s?
Who was the youngest one? Like Joey? Is that the youngest one?
Good Mark
that
and
was
Donnie, right?
Mark and Donnie. No, Mark wasn't in New Kids on the Block.
That was Marky Mark and the Funky
Bunch, he wasn't
right?
in New Kids on the Block. It was Donnie Wahlberg. It was Jordan something.
Jonathan and Jordan.
Jordan
Knight, right? Yeah.
And who was the youngest
Joey
one?
McIntyre.
Joey McIntyre.
And Danny Wood. Danny Woodcock. Danny Woodhead.
Danny Woodhead. Hell of a running back in his time.
By the way, one of my favorite clips is it's like Dan Marino they used to do like the studio show, like it was an inside the NFL thing. Dion was there, Dan Marino was there. Some of the other like names that you would know, Hall of Famers covering football, and they're trying to find Danny Woodhead's name. Like they're thinking of a Patriot running back, and someone blurts out Danny Woodcock, and they all just bust up laughing. There's like 6 guys that can't even sit in their chairs. It was good. It's one of my favorite videos. You should watch it.
All right, a former Buckeye assistant coach is getting a little testy. So Bill O'Brien is the head coach over at Boston College. His first
really say former Buckeye coach Bill O'Brien.
He was a former Buckeye assistant. That's what I said. Buckeye assistant coach.
For 1 week. He never coached a game.
Was it?
He was here. And then
That's
he was
right. I
gone.
forgot all about that.
It was Chip Kelly was the guy. Bill was
You're
here.
right. You're
Boston
right. I'm
College
sorry.
Came available. He was gone. Poof. It's not going well for Bill? Oh, yeah. It's not.
Anyway.
No one wins at Boston College.
Well,
why go there?
Back in the day.
Doug Flutie?
Flutie.
Phelan's at the bottom of that pile.
I forgot that Bill O'Brien was here for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, not long. Well, how's he doing?
You know what? Former Jackets coach Mike Babcock's going to be on Morning Juice tomorrow.
Technically, you're right. Technically, he took the job.
Right. You're right.
Mike Price was the head coach at Alabama. Then
Bill
he chose to go to
O'Brien,
strip clubs.
former Penn State coach, and his butt chin. First year at Boston College, he was 7-6. However, this year, they are 1-8. 0-5 in ACC play. Their only win coming from FCS Fordham.
It's a good win.
Yeah. I guess one of the reporters showed up and said, "Hey, Coach, what message do you have for the fans? You know, because you suck." And Bill O'Brien said, I'm really glad. I'm glad you're down. I'm not down. Nobody's down. We're fighting. We're competing. You know, it's the second year of this program, Mike. You always come in here with these down questions. You show up like once a month or something like that. You come in here with these down questions. I'm not down. I don't know where you graduated from, what year you graduated from BC, but this is a program that we're building. Nobody here is down. We're positive. We're going to show up, play our asses off against SMU. You can go out there in your dark, clouded world or whatever it is and do what you want to do, but we're not down. The sun is up, and we're fighting. That's my message to the fans.
It's so good.
Yeah, you tell them, butt chin.
That's funny.
You got some piss and vinegar for a coach that's 1-8.
He sure does. I love the calling him out there. Mike. Hey, Mikey. You always come in here, your chest puffed out. You're saying stuff that's got tone. You always have a tone, and you're so smug.
A lot of people came in from mental institutions.
Yeah, Mike. We go back to the mental institution.
I'm not down. You're down.
This whole courtroom's out of order.
311's down.
Now, give me a little.
You. None of that I've always been down. If I ever didn't think you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground.
A former Buckeye. Now, this is not like a former Buckeye coach that didn't actually do anything like Bill O'Brien. I got a real former Buckeye.
You're combining Chris Collinsworth and Milos.
A lot of people came in from mental institutions.
I got a real former Buckeye to talk about.
Tell you what, he's not even married like me. Flem. F-L-E-M.
GM.
G is silent.
General Motors.
Flag him. General Motors. I don't make it like that anymore.
It's General Motors. General.
It's silent.
Silent G.
That's right.
Silent G.
We got a break.
Common man. Fishy's not here. We can do whatever we want.
Breaky. Fishy, go to Kansas.
Fishy, go to Kansas.
Catch a game at the field house? No, because they're going to beat Reimer's Tar Heels asses on Friday night.
On the road.
At the Dean Dome.
All right, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch for a crash that's on northbound 270 on the West Outer Belt at Roberts Road. It's causing a 5-minute delay. Police are on scene, causing stop-and-go traffic from West Broad Street. We also have a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 from Grandview Avenue to I-70. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow-roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay, with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy. Rescue animals. Everywhere. So, my husband and I bought property and opened a sanctuary. It's our happy place. And from the sound of it, it's their happy place too.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
Active military or veteran planning your next career move? Start at Columbus State Community College. Columbus State equips you with the skills to launch a high-tech career in Columbus's fastest-growing fields, including cybersecurity, software development, and more. That's why employers fueling Central Ohio's tech boom hire our graduates. Plus, our veteran services team will help you maximize your benefits and connect to a supportive campus community. Take the first step. Apply at cscc.edu/IT.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man again for Hollywood Casino Columbus.
We've got game day watch parties every Saturday, plus your chance to earn big bucks. Mikey Likey.
I like it. You can earn tier points by playing all throughout November, and on Black Friday, you can win up to $100,000.
And you good, clean boys and girls can drop off a non-perishable food item every Tuesday and win up to $5,000 in Penn slot play.
Become a new member of our rewards program on the Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit. Doggies. Must be 21 and over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Looking for bold flavors and award-winning spirits? High Bank Distillery is your destination for handcrafted cocktails, locally inspired dishes, and Whiskey War, the nationally recognized whiskey. Stop by their Grandview, Gahanna, and Westerville locations this week. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
If your garage door sounds like a raccoon learning the bagpipes, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fixed awful garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Ryan Day's Buckeyes are back on the road for a Big Ten battle with Purdue, and Drew Brees has no eligibility left.
Live fan coverage starts Saturday morning at 7:30 with the Kick at 1.
Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
Hey, football fans, it's November in Ohio, and you know what that means. It's time to face that state up north in a battle to claim forgotten funds. Join us in the statewide challenge and visit com.ohio.gov/radio to help support Ohio's takedown of Michigan. The state with the most searches wins. Who knows? Unclaimed funds could help you buy a seat to the big game next year. Claim your money today at com.ohio.gov/radio.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state.
ONN affiliate WBNS TV reports.
Haley Kirby reporting in downtown Toledo.
From the State House, Kevin Landers.
ONN Canton.
ONN affiliate WKYC TV in Cleveland explains.
In Marietta, Brett Wharf, ONN News.
Emma Henderson in Genoa.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at ONNradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
Progressive Insurance.
Take the next step forward in your career with great benefits and an award-winning workplace. Apply at careers.progressive.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Mostly cloudy skies, a bit of a breeze, a bit mild and dry on this Wednesday. Temperatures back in the mid to upper 60s, all the way down to the mid 30s for your Thursday morning with clearing skies and light winds. A pleasant Thursday afternoon. Temperatures back in the mid to upper 50s with plenty of sun. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
#1 pizza expert and the #4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
You ever just look at the top of your house and say, that is not a very good looking roof right now. I think I need a new one.
I don't normally get up there, Chris Collinsworth, but...
well, you can see it.
Not the tippy top.
Well,
you got a drone?
You can see it might be sagging. It might suck.
Sagging?
Leaking?
You know what I think we got to get back to? Thatched roofs.
Oh, like terracotta roofing.
No, not terracotta.
I don't know.
Thatched. I want like the grasses. Grasses bundled up.
Maybe when Victor's Home Solutions goes to New Zealand. New Zealand. Maybe then they'll specialize in some grassy roofs, like near the Shire and all that. But if you're looking and your roof's in bad shape, give my guys at Victor's Home Solutions a call. 866-VICTORS. Starts with a very nice and a very free 21-point roof inspection. They'll tell you the exact condition of the roof and what needs to be done. Probably not going with the grasses option. Probably something a little more sturdy. And since no one wants to pay the high interest rates, limited time, they offer a 5-year no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. And they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. Where are you going to find a deal like that? Nowhere. Victors.com.
Jackson Smith and Jigba is on pace for the first 2,000-yard receiving season in league history. Now, he's got a ways to go, obviously, but he's got 948 yards through 8 games. The current record holder is Calvin Johnson from the Lions.
Just under 2,000, right?
He had 1,964 in 2012. Now, that was just in 16 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, him too. Jackson Smith and
Ebuka. Good job, Mike. Tavion Henderson.
Rat bastard.
Saquon Barkley was on the council, and Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback, who is really he's been fantastic. He's been when he's not injured, he's great. He's got to stay healthy, but he's a great guy.
He's great at it there.
And Ohio State, and also your receptions leader, Emeka Ibuka. Where is he? The Buckeyes built an insurmountable 34-point lead thanks to the scores from veteran playmaker Tavion Henderson. Where is he? Tavion.
Davion.
It's been a while since we played some of these. Here is when the Florida Gators visited the White House. Basketball.
Yeah, I want to, maybe in these clips, can we give people the context of the clip that we've maybe loved the most this year?
You're on the damn show. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, but I have no Zeta. You don't let me do Zeta.
What's the context? What do you want?
Well, the choke time.
Oh, choke time. All right.
The clip that we play that is very small comes from the Florida Gators visit. People may have thought it was Ohio State's visit.
But first, this is Donald talking about the height of the Florida Gators.
Yeah. And they're definitely tall. One of my guys said downstairs, he's a big guy, he said, these are the tallest human beings I've ever seen. You know, I have a son who's 6'9", but 6'9's not, I now see, you know, he always says, Dad, I'm not that tall compared to some of these guys. And now I understand what he's talking about.
No, it's really tall.
6'9's not that tall.
It's really tall. I think I'm tall, don't you? I'm 6 foot, almost 6'1".
You're a tall guy.
I think I'm considered tall.
Me.
No, you.
I'm not tall.
And we have a couple of tall boys, good, clean boys at the station, Reimer and Cole. They're tall. One of them might be 6'4".
All right, here is the choke time. This is one of
time.
our, probably if we were making a list of our favorite sound bites of the year, this would be number one, right?
We'll have to do that as we approach New Year's.
Of course we'll have to do that.
Top 10 of clips for the year.
Because it's nonsense, and we always do nonsense.
I like it very much.
Here you go.
In the closing minutes of the SEC championship game against Tennessee, the Volunteers cut the Gators' 13-point lead down to 5. Ooh, that's called sometimes choke time, Coach. That's never good when you take that big lead and you're thinking about your victory speech and you forget to play basketball, right? You forget you got to play golf or basketball or whatever, and then all of a sudden you say, "Oh man, we could lose this sucker, huh?"
God dang it. It's just too good. You've got to play. There's one. If you see it, he gets to talking about
Will Richards.
Play that one. Play that one.
All right, this is him talking about Florida guard Will Richards.
Where's Will? I want to see this guy. That's great, Will. Boy, oh boy, these are good-looking guys.
Now there's one. There's a guy where it's like a shiny penny shows up. And he has to run to it just because of this guy's last name that he looks down on the card and reads.
Which one is it?
He's talking. The last name is Aberdeen.
Oh, I think.
You see the clip there?
Yeah, here it is. Here you go.
I love that name, Denzel Aberdeen. I have a place in Aberdeen, Scotland. I like that name, Aberdeen. And he's a good player, Coach. I'd like to have him say, "No, not that good." You look like a good player.
The last part sounded.
This guy is not even married like I am.
Put together.
I took a look at Baines in the shower. He looks like all of Australia. He is really put together.
My goodness. It's too good. It's too good.
Here's another one for you.
What?
You Darvish.
You Darvish.
Teddy. You Darvish.
You.
Singer.
You Darvish will miss the entire upcoming season after getting elbow surgery.
Let me rewrite that.
You is 57 years old.
Let me rewrite that for you. You Darvish is done with baseball.
What do you think Trumpy would say about you Darvish?
I tell you.
Who's that, Boosh?
I got to tell you.
Who are you being right now?
It does sound like Boosh, right?
All right, Biden just walked in.
Oh!
Biden's here for you, Darvish.
Hey, you. Hey, who's you? You or who? Who's on first? You's on first. Oh, that's Abbott and Costello. Costello. Was he that singer guy or is he the comedian guy? All sorts of guys.
What do you think about this segment, Rick Pitino?
Yeah, inside, I want to kill myself.
Outside, I want to kill myself.
So do we. Rick, I'll tell you the one thing, because you played that clip of Rick Pitino. I heard clips of Rick. I heard clips of Tom Izzo. People wanted to make a deal about the Buckeyes giving up 100 points. And as I said after the game against IU Indy, you can make a deal out of that. The defense has to be a lot better. I don't care what kind of system. But Izzo thought his performance sucked. Rick Pitino, even though he didn't give that clip, I think he sounded like he wanted to.
Inside, I want to kill myself.
Sounded a little bit like that again after the Johnny's first game. Everybody is just getting their feet wet in college basketball right now. It's very, very early.
Hey, Jackets in Calgary tonight. Coverage starts at 9 here on the Fan.
That's all you got?
Not just setting stuff up for later.
That's the reset that you got?
I'm setting stuff up for later. Also, Crew and Cincy will be Saturday night at 6.
Think we're going to do it?
Down in Kentucky.
No,
I don't. I hope that we do, because obviously you advance and you get to knock out Kentucky FC. However, I don't think so.
I don't like that Evander guy. He's so smug.
He is smug, isn't he?
I don't want him to win.
I don't like him.
I want him to lose.
What's Cucho doing?
Come back from Saudi Arabia.
Rent
Cucho.
a player? He wasn't in Saudi Arabia. Where was he? Where'd he go?
Somewhere.
But it wasn't
out there.
It wasn't somewhere.
Somewhere
out there.
Come back, Cucho. Come back, little Cucho.
This is the show.
and we're not going to change it.
We should change it. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
If you're on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt at 161, watch for a disabled vehicle there that's blocking the right lane. It's causing slow traffic from Sawmill Road. And you're looking at a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and Hudson Street. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Wet basement? Call R&R Foundation Specialist. From cracked foundations to clogged drains, water damage can sneak in from anywhere. No hidden fees, no sloppy work, just honest, expert waterproofing. Protect your home from water damage. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman. Guys, you feel it. Something is off. It's not just signs of aging. It's your energy slipping away. It could be low testosterone, draining all the things that make you you. But it doesn't have to be this way. The solution? Testosterone replacement therapy at Synergenics and Low T Center. They use pharmaceutical-grade testosterone to increase your level that is just right for you. They are one of the only providers that accept most major insurance. They make it affordable and easy for you to start and stay on the treatment. Synergenics and Low T Center have clinics conveniently located around town in Gahanna and Dublin. You can be treated in the clinic or receive at-home treatment. Either way, it all starts with a simple and quick free test at the center. And for a limited time, get a free hormone consultation and free T-test and automatically enter for a chance to win autographed memorabilia or even tickets to a major sporting event. Get back to feeling like you again. Book your appointment now at trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
At Byers Volkswagen, we've been family-owned since 1897. And just like your favorite team on game day, we're all about smart plays and strong drives. Shop online, customize your deal, and finalize everything from home. Then stop by to pick up the keys. It's a touchdown every time. From kickoff to the final whistle, we're here to keep your drive strong all season long. Find your next win at columbusvw.com or visit us by the airport. Byers Auto, driving the next generation of buyers.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Broadcasting live from Shady Acres Retirement Village. It's Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer.
Sponsored by Byers Imports, Hamilton Road by the airport.
Oh, Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer. Rims comes to us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Hello, my friend.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Great. How was your Halloween last week? I know that you had the trick-or-treat with the elderly in your neighborhood. You were going to hand out Ensure.
55 and up, right?
Maybe some Viagra tablets.
Had some grandkids, though, in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No, there were not any grandkids in the neighborhood, and we were shut out because we had nobody knocking on the door. So I got all this candy that I have to eat myself.
Well, that's not a problem. What kind of candy did you get, Rims?
Kit Kat, Snickers, you name it, we've got it.
It's a good mix.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What's your favorite candy bar?
We discussed this several weeks ago.
All right, fine. Who cares? You know what? I'm just trying to make conversation, guy. What are we doing?
It is a Canadian, but what is the Canadian bar again, Rims?
Crunchy.
I didn't.
That's it. Just it's called Crunchy.
Crunchy is Cadbury, right? From England.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah. Well, it's
like a chocolate honeycomb, right?
And then, yeah, exactly.
It's delicious.
Coffee in the middle.
Yeah, I got no problem with that. We did not talk about that. I must not have been here.
Yeah, he did mention that. Crunchy spelled I-E. Yeah, correct. Cadbury, you're right. Golden Box. Looks very, very delicious.
Speaking of Golden Box, before we talk about the Calgary... Shut up, Rims. Before we talk about the game tonight, Calgary Flames...
We needed a coffin?
We needed a tree. We had a little crap your pants time against the Islanders the other night. You want to talk about the end of that game?
Well, to be honest with you, and I'll be very, very frank here, they had no business even leading that game late because the only reason they were in that game was the outstanding goaltending of Elvis Merzlikins. So then they become the opportunists late and take the lead. And what happens? The wheels fall off, and they give up a couple of quick goals less than a minute apart in the final 90 seconds and end up losing. Elvis, by the way, excuse me. Elvis, by the way, very upset, stayed on the bench for quite some time after the game. Actually, he bolted out and left when they got the extra attacker on, and then came back after taking some of his goalie equipment off and just sat on the bench for what seemed like an eternity before the team was getting ready to depart. So he had a quick shower and got on the bus, and away they went. But, yeah, disappointing game. And if not for Matejchuk, who, by the way, came back in that game after missing a couple of shifts. He's got a lower body injury, not going to play tonight in Calgary. Hopefully, though, with 5 days off between what was the Islander game, not dressing tonight, and then in Vancouver on Saturday, hopefully he can come back because he's becoming a very important part of this hockey team, particularly teaming up with Zach Werenski. As bad as that was, the end of that game, and Elvis threw a little temper tantrum on the ice, too, where he's hitting his stick up against the goal, but you can't have a reaction like that, right? I mean, you can't throw a temper tantrum and have a reaction like that. It's a long season. You're going to have moments where things hit the fan. You're right, and it doesn't really set a good example to your teammates. Are you blaming your teammates for that end-of-the-game loss? Certainly, they can not blame you, but they can certainly credit you with really giving them a chance to win that game. And to end up with nothing on the back-to-back goals, less than a minute apart, as I said, there's an empty feeling. But no, he's been warned that before. It got real bad, if you remember when John Tortorella was still here. And John had it out with them, and they told him it's unacceptable. They wouldn't allow that again. Backstrom, the goalie coach, has met with them, and even Dean Evison had some comments to Elvis and to the team and to the media after, and that's not what they want to see. You don't want to show your teammates up, and you certainly don't want to give the opposition an edge in any way, shape, or form, because they're going to play again. And there's some trash talking that goes on the ice. You don't want to give the opposition anything that they can come back at you on. Well, that part of it, Jeff Rimmer is here. It's name dropping. That part of it is in the story, and it's not the first time he's reacted that way. And he's been told several times to try to watch the temper. And this had generally been a good start to the season. And aside from that point, Jeff, just the split here, we're wondering how this was going to go. 6 games for Elvis, 6 games for Jet. Like Rim said, he was good in that game. He was the reason they were in that Islander game. Don't be pissed off. It's too. You don't want to do that ever. It's also early, and there's been some good performances and some reasons to be happy about the season. Show everyone that you're pissed off. Don't throw a temper tantrum. Don't throw your stick up against the goalpost. Jeff, the way you said it, I agree with. Other guys could read that the wrong way, and it's how the optics are. You don't want to behave that way. But both their save percentages almost identical right now. Both have played really well. What's your take on how they're managing the goalie situation in general? They've got one of the better goaltending tandems in the league right now. Excuse me. They both are playing exceptionally well. And I think you're going to see, as long as they both continue to play at the level they're playing, they're going to continue to split games. And in particular, this year, because of the Olympic break, the great number of these back-to-backs. Back-to-backs are tough on any team in the NHL. They've certainly been tough to the Blue Jackets here these last few years. And so far, they're doing better. As I bang my fist on the desk here, and you hope that continues, because what are there? Still some 13 left. And that's a fair number of points you do not want to leave on the table. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer, brought to you by Rimmer's Friends, Buyers Imports by the airport. You want to talk about your friends, Rims? Always willing to talk about the good folks at Buyers Imports. Where is it? By the airport. And on the phone with Kevin King today. Ready for this? Polestar is having a conference in Montreal. And, of course, as you guys know, one of my stops along the way was 7 great years in Montreal at CFP Radio and Television. So Kevin King was downtown in the Berks Hotel, which is a swank hotel right there in the center of the city. Had a chance to talk to him. We discussed a number of topics, but he's got that Polestar meeting, and Polestar is certainly available as one of the automobiles that's available to you at Buyers Imports by the airport. And, it's getting to that time of the year. Temperatures are cooling off. You may be thinking about that SUV. Guess what? Buyers Imports by the airport has got it for you. And whether you are looking for a Porsche, Audi, whatever, Volkswagen, Subaru, you've got them ready for immediate delivery, both pre and new cars available in all models, shapes, and sizes, not to mention colors that they have a great abundance of with all the different options.
Wear rims?
Yes.
That's good.
Rims, Calgary tonight. What type of game are we going to see from the Flames and the Jackets tonight?
Flames are struggling. They've got the worst record in the National Hockey League, but they are coming off their latest game, which was a victory. It'll be an interesting start here for the Blue Jackets. They've played well in Calgary previously, and this is really what kicks off the Western swing after that game against the Islanders, which we spoke of. So they move on after this to Vancouver. Crazy schedule because they're in Vancouver. Then they come back to Edmonton, and they were literally not a mile, but an hour and a half away from Seattle. And they go back to play Seattle early next week. So it's kind of a crazy schedule. You might as well start by beating the team that's struggling right now in Calgary. They will not have Matejchuk in the lineup tonight. Branson also out with a lower body injury. But the hope is one or both possibly could play Saturday night on national television in Canada, on Hockey Night in Canada, and that's a 10 o'clock start in Columbus.
You got any names? Last week you didn't have anything. Do you have anything this week?
Yeah, next week, my lovely wife and I will be celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations. That's
Carol.
A huge milestone.
And we will be, when I come to you next week, I will be coming to you from the Baltimore-Washington corridor, because that's where my daughter and my grandson Crosby moved to, along with my son-in-law. So we're having a family reunion. My son and two granddaughters are coming down from Toronto. We're all going to be together there. And I've got to call into my good, close, personal friend and Timmy's all-time favorite Baltimore Oriole, Cal Ripken. So hopefully we're going to have lunch or at least a coffee and talk about old times in Baltimore.
You lucky son of a gun. You and Cal hanging out.
Well, if we get together, I'll send you a picture of the two of us. I got a number of pictures I can give you now, including some autograph pictures if you need them. But let me also point out here, while we're still got some time, on the phone today, Mike, and this is particularly for you,
all right,
with my publisher for the book, which will be published and available next September. And it was brought up by my ghostwriter that, Rimmer is a big name dropper. And, of course, the topic came up. How did the name dropper segment come up? And I said it's my good friend Mike Riccardotti, who not only came up with the segment, but came up with the name for the segment. And
is that what you're going to call the book?
No, it's not going to be called name dropping.
That would be an awesome name for the book. Why wouldn't you call it that?
Well, because it's more than just name dropping that will be discussed in the book.
All right, well, what is going to be the name of the book?
Well, we're still contemplating. In fact, the publisher, and we had a meeting with a number of people today, have come up with a name, but we're going to give it a little bit more exposure before we decide if, in fact, that's the name we're going to go with. But
so you don't want to tell us what the name is, right? You want to keep it to yourself?
I promise. No. I promise when the decision is made. I don't want to be premature here now. When the decision is made, you will be, and name dropping with Jeff Rimmer on 97.1 The Fan will be the first to know. I promise.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Nice.
Is that fair?
Thank you, Rims. We'll talk to you next week.
Look forward to it.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. What about Where the Bodies Are Buried by Jeff Rimmer?
Something like that. I was thinking that the word puck is going to be involved, and that something will be done with that word.
Puck?
Yeah.
Puck you?
Yeah. What the puck?
Mm-hmm.
Something about getting lucky with the pucky. I don't know. That one's
lucky
dumb.
Lucky with the pucky. What? Teddy has something to say.
What do you got, Ted?
Touching wood.
Yeah, he said that many times, touching wood. Yeah. How about In My Crease by Jeff Rimmer?
My crease. Deep in the crease.
Deep in the crease. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident that's blocking the right lane on southbound 71's ramp to eastbound 70 on the north side. It is causing slower traffic from 670. We've got almost a 20-minute delay on northbound 315 between Town Street and Bethel Road. This report is sponsored by Lowe's. New at Lowe's. Pro Block Quick Dry Primer. Expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast, block stains, and go on smooth for virtually flawless results. Available now in oil and water-based. Grab yours today at Lowe's. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Ryan Day has a radio show, and we air it. What are the odds? Join us Thursday at noon for the cleverly named Ryan Day Show.
Presented by Roosters, a fun casual joint.
Every game, every season. Your home for Buckeye football, The Fan.
Away game this week, but that just means you can make the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus your home for Saturday football. Join the Fan for the tailgate show and then party with us with the ultimate watch party. We have football contests with amazing prizes. There's wall-to-wall screens, ticket and memorabilia giveaways, and unbeatable game day food. Can't wait to see you at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook on Saturday. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
'Tis the season to be even more jolly, thanks to Fa La 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 Low Meyer prices on many of the hottest must-have brands and toys of the season. Take an incredible 20% off the brands you know and love, like Barbie, Play-Doh, Melissa and Doug, Crayola, Squishmallows, and Hot Wheels. Even select Lego Star Wars and Disney items are 20% off. So put on your Santa hat and get ready to deck the halls with gifts and savings at Meyer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meyer app.
It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan.
Buckeyes show coming up at the top of the hour. Beamer and Justin Zwick tonight. We were just talking to Rimmer, as we do every single Wednesday, and he's writing a book. And he doesn't have a name for the book yet, but we did have a couple suggestions in the YouTube chat. One of them was Puck Around and Find Out.
Oh, I like that. See, there's got to be something with Puck.
Well, and it was, I think the second part of it was like my run-in with Pete Rose, or how I kicked Pete Rose's ass. But, Rimmer, of course, is going to be writing about that in the book, his run-in with Pete Rose in Montreal. But we happen to have an early audio excerpt of what's going to be in the book. Rimmer read it for us, so let's take a listen.
Out of the corner of my eye, I saw him, almost hunting me. I expected a confrontation, but I guess I assumed it would just be a war of words. I never thought it would actually get physical. As he lunged at me, I moved away at the last second. He missed hitting me, but succeeded in ripping off the buttons of my team-issued and very free Expos windbreaker. A bunch of guys ran over, trying to stop things from getting out of hand. Gary Carter was fully nude, his schlong dangling as he tried to separate us. It was at that moment Pete jumped up and tried to grab my nose. Little did he know he was actually tugging on Gary Carter's surprisingly impressive dong. Gary screamed in pain. That was my cue to exit stage left. Andre Dawson led me into the manager's office, where I managed to hide out until things calmed down. Pete Rose didn't have much time left in Montreal, and little did I know at the time, but it would not be my first run-in with Gary Carter's cash and prizes.
This book's going to sell, baby.
Jeff's usage of little did I know and little did he know.
I mean, he's spinning a yarn here,
right?
Timmy.
I mean, it's good writing techniques.
Don't forget about the night in Winnipeg.
It was a cold night in Winnipeg. Even for a city known for its bone-chilling temperatures, this one was particularly brutal. I found myself on the corner of Notre Dame and Albert after I finished off 3 entire racks of ribs. I was deep in my addiction. Larry King used to tell me that nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Obviously, this is a man who had never tasted the pork goodness at the Manitoba outpost of Knockers. As the haze cleared in the night sky, I saw an angel before me. Our eyes met. And by eyes, I mean my 2 eyes and just one for her. I later found out her left one was glass. That added some new wrinkles to our lovemaking. We stopped off at a seedy hotel, but let's be honest, they're all seedy in Winnipeg. The bed sheets were flowing that night. From passion, yes, but also from the large amounts of bed bugs that were unknowing participants in a night I'll never forget. And I'll actually never forget it because of the gonorrhea.
A couple days after we played these for the first time, I was having a meeting with Rick Germain.
Yeah.
And Rick Germain sort of pulled me aside and said, that Rimmer book that I heard the other day, I mean, he's not really going to write that book, is he? I said, no, Rick, that's all AI.
Bob Capace thought the same thing.
What is with these old geezers?
I'm kidding. Bob didn't think that they were real.
No, it's AI. I wrote that. That's not really the book. Now, this part really is the book.
This is real.
This
part is real.
This part's real.
Yeah. I'll never forget the night Herbie took me to Brothers, one of his favorite haunts. I was hesitant at first. After all, I thought Brothers was just a place to hook up with sleazy younger ladies. But I snapped out of it quickly. I shouldn't question the judgment of my good friend Kirk. He had never steered me wrong. As we entered the bar, I scanned the room, seeing if there was anyone there who wanted a picture with me. But when I turned back to Herbie, he was gone, off to some back room for VIPs. I spent the rest of the night spoon-feeding his dog Jell-O shots. The only time I had felt more used was when Doug McClain made me clean the crotch of his pants while he was still wearing them.
Doug made him do that?
Yeah, he had minestrone soup for lunch.
Kirk just left him there at the bar?
Left him there, man. Spoon feed the dogs.
At least he had Jell-O shots.
Oh, time to give me some Jell-O shots, Rimmer.
Here you go, puppy. Here you go, puppy.
Hello, puppy friend. Bow wow, good friend.
Take a green one, puppy.
Here's what I take.
Oh,
enjoy the pretty colors.
How fast are you going to read this book?
Oh, lightning fast. I'm still really trying to get him to let me read the audio version.
I can't believe he's actually writing a book.
I can't believe someone thinks actually someone's going to buy a book that he wrote.
Can you hear that?
It'll sell dozens of copies.
No, it'll do better than that.
The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Looking at a little tweet from a Indiana Hoosier football account, and a Buckeye writer had a take about it. This guy, Jay Book, I think he writes for 24/7 Sports, the Bucknuts guys. So Fernando was at his press conference this week, and the quote was, "You want to take away the pass? All right, sure. We'll run it 370 yards down your throat." And then he went on and on and on, had some more things to say. But some people are taking that as it's a little bit pompous and arrogant of the Indiana quarterback, that he needs to be humbled, that maybe the Buckeyes get a hold of Indiana in the Big Ten championship game, and they do humble Fernando Mendoza. Where do you come down on something like that?
I like to see people get humbled.
Oh, I like to see them humbled very much.
I like to see it. Maybe a situation like we had last year during the Tennessee game where your helmet gets cracked a couple times. You anger the wrong people.
Let's just say this on our own side. We got to make sure we get to that game.
Well,
we got some work. We got some work to do ourselves before we're nitpicking at how Indiana is doing some things. We beat them last year, but Fernando does seem like a good, clean boy for right now.
Fernando Mendoza.
Second Mendoza, too. They have a second Mendoza.
Who's the other one?
Why do they still have their starters in? It's a different Mendoza.
Who's the other Mendoza?
Tito Mendoza.
I don't like anybody named Tito.
It's fake.
You don't know his name, do you?
I don't know it.
You don't know it, so it's Tito Mendoza. He's not even married like I am. I can't believe you do that voice at the end. Common Man and Timmy. This show sucks, Timmy.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're looking at some slowdown due to a crash that's on 5th Avenue near Olentangy River Road. And we've got stop-and-go traffic that's causing a 15-minute delay on westbound 670 from 5th Avenue to I-70. This report is sponsored by MedVet. Pet emergencies don't wait, and neither does MedVet. They're open 24/7, 365 days a year. From sudden injuries to serious illness, their expert teams are always ready for emergency and specialty care. Visit medvet.com to find your nearest hospital.